We're fading.
What world? What world?
I'm fading. He's fading.
We're
fading. Hi. Also.
Hi.
Hello.
Did we start?
Yeah. we
Oh,
started.
cool.
That's why we were fading.
Hi. I'm Jeriah, joined by Robbie,
Hello.
and then we're.
You
Whoa.
alright?
I just blanked out for a second.
No.
Right, died?
Our voices got very deep.
Oh, are you listening to the stupid thing again?
Or mine got very deep.
Oh, just yours?
Hello?
And yours.
Hello, is mine deep?
You just have sexy deep voices this stream?
Oh man, they're all just super deep.
Yay, is this nonsense
Like
again?
glitchy deep or
Like
sexy
glitchy
deep?
I'm gonna turn off the mic thing and then turn it back on.
Okay.
Okay.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hello.
We'll just have to talk like this the entire stream.
I think.
We need helium for these streams.
Yeah, I think we're back.
Okay.
Sounds good. Also,
All right.
hi, Sam.
Sam says it sounds better, so...
With
Yeah.
the question mark.
Okay, let's try that again. Hi, my name's Jeriah, joined today by Robbie.
Hi.
And then in between us, in between two people, is an E.
Hello? They always just have to guess. I could just put in a random spot each time. They
You
never
could.
know.
We're just assuming
do
you're
that,
right here.
And our guest is Robbie's Death Caffeine
Yes. Dry is trying to kill me.
and my beverage that I don't know if I'm allowed to show. Am I allowed to
Okay.
show that?
I have
don't
no
know what
idea.
the rules are on alcohol.
You're allowed to...
It is caffeinated alcohol.
Okay, alcohol, yeah. You're just not allowed to, like...
Promote it, I guess?
I mean, we're not sponsored anyway, so I'd be very pissed if you were promoting it, but... I'm pretty sure you're allowed to show alcohol on Twitch.
Okay, well, this is a 12-ounce can malt beverage of Monsters The Beast Unleashed. Hard monster. Robbie and I both tasted it already. And, kids are
Tastes-
gonna love this.
Yeah. So, not
I
good.
don't know if we're allowed to say that on Twitch, actually.
Well, we're not saying it as a good thing.
It's not a good thing. It's not a compliment. It's, this is kind of a...
Dangerous product.
It's a dangerous... It's kind of a, what's the word where you shouldn't do a thing?
Irresponsible.
It's an irresponsible product, actually, is what I'll say.
Also, I have diet soda.
Yeah, like-
Can't see it.
Like
It's
Sam
all-
said, it just tastes like Monster, but it tastes like Monster that, like, maybe got, left in a car for an hour and got hot and then, like, put in the fridge
It's
afterwards.
like if someone like drinks a bunch of Monster and then they piss in a cup and then they...
If you didn't know there was alcohol in it, you wouldn't know there was alcohol.
Yeah.
Genuinely. And that's not great. You know, that's dangerous
Especially
for alcohol.
especially for, like, a kid.
Yeah.
Well, as we all know, since it's illegal, children never drink alcohol.
That's true.
Yeah.
They can't
Children,
do it.
So it should be
children
fine.
always follow the law.
Yeah.
I've never seen a child not follow the law. Once. Anyway, this one time when I was not following the law.
Anyways, let's fade into...
I was gonna say, that's why they have fertilizer companies.
Let's go ahead and fade into Hellblade. Oh, yeah.
So that's a really obscure reference I just made.
Fading into Hellblade.
Okay.
Accidentally faded into the same camera and had to wait because it takes 7 hours.
So
'Cause it's
it just
good.
It just looked like it went dark for a second, then back to where we were at.
No, because it was fading, so it just went from the same lightness to the same lightness. So last time, Jeriah got mad because he was falling for Loki's tricks.
Yeah, because you're supposed to just walk through the portal once, but he just kept on walking back and forth. It's
Well,
like
I don't even know which
I don't know
way
what
the
changed.
entrance
I
is.
don't even know what changed. It's like, well, you keep walking through it. That's why.
I want to give
supposed
Jeriah
to be
actually the
subtle.
benefit of the doubt. There are sometimes I couldn't even tell what was changing.
Yeah, because he was like,
And, like,
walking
I'm not playing
backwards
the
through
vi-
them sometimes.
Not even that, just like it's just hard to tell sometimes because you have to like know exactly what you're looking for sometimes.
Yeah, and that is fair, but it's supposed to be like that too. So
anyways, you have to go through the other door.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
So you went through the left door last time, and I got to go through the right door. Unless, if you check that stone right there, you can check to see if you missed
This is
any
the right
of the.
door?
Yeah. And I actually don't know if you even care for this playthrough or not, but you can actually check the stones to see if you missed any of the little stories that Droog tells.
If I miss them, I miss them. If I don't, I don't. I'm not gonna like hunt them down yet.
I'm gonna remember this whenever I play another one.
Last of Us, I think, is actually fine. I would care more about Alan Wake, actually.
On some steak.
I love that stakeout.
That's gonna be. Alan Wake's gonna be weird though, cause like.
Yep, Jeriah missed one.
This story.
Ooh.
Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming and burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice. And
Is
the
so
frozen world Niflheim,
boring.
creating the body
It's not. It's,
giant.
I'm gonna say that now
Scott
every
Pilgrim.
time.
Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
It's like it.
Yeah,
Arizona sucks.
Muspel is Arizona.
Arizona sucks. Texas sucks. New Mexico sucks.
Yeah, that's fair.
That just reminded me of something really stupid. So Smash Bros. They're discussing the legality of the newest character competitively wise.
Are they underage?
The newest character, DLC character.
Yeah. Are they like too young to compete?
Well, it is Steve, so yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely then.
No, so they're discussing the legality, and like it's kind of, oh fuck, it's the guy from Power Rangers.
Zordon?
Senua.
Oh,
We each walk these lands, gazing towards different horizons. Some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
different states have Steve banned or not banned or mixed or whatever.
It's weird.
Someone like asked every state and like got a roughly accurate map of the legality over the U.S. It almost perfectly goes with the political divide.
What?
Really?
Like all the red states were the ones that banned Steve, and all the blue states kept him unbanned, and the purple states were mixed.
Wow.
Like there was a couple outliers, but it basically was just the political map.
So Smash Brothers is the new American political map.
Probably, you know.
Steve is for cucks. You heard it here first, guys.
Steve is for the liberal cucks.
Yeah. It was just so funny, like seeing people like, wait a second, I recognize this map.
I think something's not right here.
You would think so.
I think it's the wind.
Oh, that was what.
I still
That's
stand
because
by
you're getting close to the gate, and fight happens when you get close to the gate.
I still stand by my pitch of we should have me and Jeriah's left ear and Robbie and Jeriah's right ear to really get the accurate experience of the game.
I would hate it so much.
Exactly. Like, Jeriah, do a backflip.
Oh, how do you play this game?
There's a dodge button.
If you press the start menu, you can see your control scheme.
It's like Punch Out, where if you're getting knocked down, if you hit a bunch of buttons, you get back up.
Also, you can parry their attacks.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out that button.
Yeah, because there should be light attack, heavy attack, and parry.
It's like Kingsfield.
Was that the mobile one?
Kingsfield?
Yeah, that was mobile, right?
No, that was the PlayStation 1 game.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
nothing like Kingsfield.
Isn't Kingsfield the From Software game we were talking
Yeah.
about? Of like, yeah, that'd be cool to play it if we could ever find the damn game.
Oh shit.
I don't think it'd be cool to play. I've seen it. It looks garbage, but
I'd play it.
it produced mind-boggling graphics at the time.
Four skeletons.
Yeah, kinda.
You can have up to 5 enemies on the screen at once.
Kingsfield was like the predecessor to the Dark Souls.
Yeah.
And just as rough as you would expect the predecessor of Dark Souls to be.
Fight again. Spill their blood.
Spill the beans!
Spilling
As we all
beans.
know, the Northmen bleed beans. Yeah, Sam was saying, once you get into the groove of it, it's easy enough.
Oh yeah,
but-
Sam did like this game too.
Oh yeah, me and Sam absolutely loved this game. Like both me and her played it whenever it was first released. Like I said, I think I either played it all in one night or like I played like the first half of it, went to bed, and then woke up and beat the other half. Like I was really into this game when it first came out.
I know Robbie described this game like 8 times to me, and it still isn't the game I thought it was.
That usually happens when you try to describe a game to you.
Yeah, you guys are like, oh yeah, there's like this cool like intricate like dialogue system and like revenge system. I'm like,
so
yep,
it's
yep.
Walking Dead?
And I'm like, oh yeah, this sounds cool. So it's like a 3D platformer, right?
Safoon says, they bleed beans? Are they the kidney beans? Count some more dry cuts, I guess.
They're just all from the UK.
Yes, I heard their screams, and I
Open the door then?
No, you have to find an NY.
New York. All right, we gotta trek to New York, Jeriah.
I know where that is. I mean, like, generally.
The general direction of it. I couldn't tell you what road to take.
I already said generally. My mind heard genuinely. I was like, yeah, I
No,
trust you on that.
Genuine. Why? You guys should believe me right now. This is bullshit.
Don't
You guys
question
don't
this.
believe me.
We believe you. Don't question me, damn it.
Sam says played it quite a bit after released, like it a lot. It is a miracle if I play a game the year it comes out sometimes.
So one thing that was good about this one, though, is because the whole idea of this game is they were seeing if they can make a AAA experience on a budget.
Yeah.
And they ended up...
Turns out no.
Nope, they straight up did. But, like, there's not, like, a whole thing. Like, this is about as complicated as the puzzles gets, is doing stuff like this. There is a combo system to the battling, but it's not, like, this huge, like, epic thing. But, like, there's the storyline, and then there's the FOV. That's... Or, no, FMV.
There's
that they
FOVs
do.
in this.
Sure. There's FOVs.
Not a good FOV, but an FOV.
So, like, that's something that I'm wondering is, like, people like this because of the... Not because of, but there were a lot of limitations that they worked through.
Yeah.
And made a very, like, structured product.
Yeah, and at the time, like, I think this game actually won awards for the story and for the graphics.
Right.
Because they were, like... They're, for what the budget was of this and everything, like, they were saying it was amazing that they got away with, you know, this good of graphics for the game. And because they made it on such a cheap end, this game, brand new, was $29.
Right. So that's what I'm, like, kind of curious about is the second one is not a small budget game.
No, and it's because this game was so damn successful that they're able to make a bigger second game, but I'm fully expecting the second game to be at least $60.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
expecting the second game to lose a bit of the aspects of the first game.
Probably.
I'm just wondering, like, is it still going to be recognizable as this thing people love?
We will see. I've seen like one gameplay trailer of it, and like the gameplay trailer I saw of it is similar to this, but a lot different at the same time.
I'm gonna say if they really are trying to hit that like AAA experience, they need the second game to be almost nothing like the first game and have none of the elements that the people liked, and just completely different, new genre, tons of microtransactions.
I fucking hope not. But no, I think the biggest thing that like is similar between this and the new one that's coming out is they're using the second game to show off the Unreal 5 engine so far. Like both in like tools that you can use to like make things. Like they had the actress who plays Senua like stand in front of an iPhone and like record a little video saying like what she needs as a voice actress to like get her job done, and showing in real time how long it takes to like take her little video that she made and turn it into like a fully rendered 3D model.
On what hardware?
On an iPhone. And then I have no idea what the actual computer hardware was.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, I got the iPhone part, but like, what's the computer they're using? Because I feel like that might
Probably a pretty powerful one, I'm not
that
gonna
might
lie.
be cheating. Because like that, I always see those like Unreal Tech demos, like, Now, what would it look like if you have the average consumer's computer?
Right.
I mean, for an example of that too, there was a tech demo that I remember showing Jeriah of the engine that they used for Final Fantasy 15, which is an amazingly good-looking game. But the demo was even better looking, and they're showing like, yeah, like this is happening in real time, and they showed that it was happening in real time by like changing between day and night cycles for the little movie that they just watched, and like showing how like the shading is different between point A and point B and all this other stuff. At the time, they had like 4 Titan X cards running it, so they can run the image at 8K. So, like, you know, $5,000 worth of GPUs inside of a computer.
It says rendered on an RCA tablet.
That would be impressive. I'm not sure if it's humanly possible, but it'd be impressive.
I will say, like, here you talk about, like, doing it not on the AAA budget and stuff, really just hammers home, like, the sheer difference between the, like, AAA video games and not AAA video games in terms of, like, what you actually can accomplish.
Right. And that was kind of part of the idea. Like, this game changed, at least the people who played it, changed their mind about AAA games in a lot of ways.
Made them not like them anymore?
When you
Maybe.
see a fire gate surf, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel.
I don't play many AAA games, something we talk about a lot on.
Yeah, and that's also something to keep in mind. And one thing I will say is, like, this game will run on decently
Ouya.
older hardware. Like, you can technically play this game on like a 10-year-old computer and still have like high settings and everything, and it looks a little bit not as good as, like, say, maybe Hogwarts Legacy, which Hogwarts Legacy has a hard time running on like bleeding edge computers right now.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say that game doesn't really, like, try to work properly.
No, apparently nothing on PC port-wise is working these days, from what I've heard.
Fucking hell, Redfield.
Yeah, Redfall
Redfall.
is not
Star
working.
Wars.
Apparently, there's like a terrible memory leak in Star Wars. It's Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
I don't think they fixed any of the stuff for The Last of Us yet.
They fixed some of it. I think Returnal had some issues whenever it went on to PC. Miles Morales definitely had issues whenever it came on PC.
Miles
also.
Morales even had a memory leak on PS5, though.
Don't worry, Miles Morales was broken on everything.
Well, the thing was, it wasn't like the game itself that was broken. It's that it would soft lock your PS5 if you had it on installed at all.
Oh,
Because
good.
of something that it was constantly running in the background and it loads so quickly. So I think they patched that eventually.
I hope so. Well, like, that's the thing with like Jedi Survivor. Apparently, it's bringing a 4090 to its knees.
Yeah.
You know, a $1,700 graphics card.
Yeah.
But you mustn't look away
John
from
F.
the horrors that
Yes.
does offer, because you cannot overcome suffering.
I can overcome suffering.
If you refuse to look at it, though.
No, you just look at it and then you drink. Drink
Right,
what
you're
look
not. Then
You
you're
drink
looking
and it
at
numbs it
though.
away eventually.
That's his point. You didn't refuse to look at it if you're.
Oh no, I don't think he's had
You
enough.
just
meat.
take a swig of the beer and go, "What the fuck are you looking at?" And then it starts to slowly walk away.
How will she get
You guys are just proving his point.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One.
Are every one of these symbols a
He's
collectible?
like something burnt.
They're a little
The
story to
Northmen
tell.
believe
It's
that
a
he sits
lot.
at the
Yeah.
border of Muspel with his flaming
You're supposed to be
sword.
finding them like as you're going
And
along
at
with
the
the
end of the world,
storyline,
he
but
will leave
I'm
his
pretty sure I
boat
even know which one you
travel
missed in the last
Asgard
one.
and Midgard, waging war against
I know
all
you're not going to go
gods.
back for it. I'm
He
just
will
saying
be
I think I know the one you
victorious,
missed.
and then burn the whole world with fire.
Oh yeah, that's the one where they talk about Loki at the last year's Halloween party, though, and how he made a fool of himself.
Well, I have to go get it then.
I was gonna joke, like, could you imagine a game of it? But that was Control, basically, where half of them were, like, very serious, and the other half were like, I lost a bowl of teeth. Anyone found them?
Lost a bowl of teeth. If you look away from them for too long, they go into your mouth. So careful about that bowl of teeth.
Also, it really is clear that Control just took a lot from SCP stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She needs to remember the path. Everything will
Girl's so
burn,
good.
then how will she find the way back?
Pretty good.
The try's missing the tablet here too.
That's fine.
No tablet.
There's one over there.
No tablet here.
No,
Robbie. Robbie,
go
where?
that way. No. Stop turning so
Up-
fast.
yeah, up
that
there.
way.
Where?
That way. That way.
Where?
You see that burning forest?
You see those
Right over there?
No.
Yeah.
Look, walk over the wall. Turn left.
Okay.
Turn left. That way. Towards the sun. Towards the light.
Okay.
Walk into the light.
Yeah, walk into the light.
Okay. Well, this is
Wrong
the
light. You're playing it wrong. There.
I'm just taking notes for when I play Last of Us 2 and Alan Wake.
The Northmen believe
I'd be so annoyed when you play on like I already know.
They call it Ragnarok. The destiny of the
That was a
gods.
really good movie.
Also, you can walk away while he's doing
Asgard
his
will be
talk, but
attacked
Oh.
by Surt,
Fucking yeah.
the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their
Half
enemies.
expected. Monsters.
There is nothing
No,
we
it
can
is.
do to prevent it.
Wait, what? Then why did I walk away?
because I'm saying you can still move. You don't have to like just focus on it the entire
You
time.
can like look for some leads to make a tea.
Also, this is just like straight up actual.
Yeah, it's actual Nordic myth.
Yeah. So like I already got all this from God of War.
Do you?
You know, this came out before God of War, right?
I know, but it's all Nordic myth. Like I know all the stories he's telling. Is what I'm saying.
Well, a lot of these also are stories that like go along with her story too. Like I know we probably missed.
part where she tripped.
Well, because like the first door that she went through to fight Loki, the trickster god, talks about how she tried getting rid of her schizophrenia by going out into the middle of the woods and trying to like get rid of her suffering, and she couldn't do it on her own, and almost died, and met Drew out there, and then talked about how Drew became who he is, how he wasn't always the same man, and how being kidnapped and put into slavery turned him into the man that he is now, and how they basically say like whenever he escaped from slavery and they met each other, they both kind of saved each other, which talks a little bit more about it here too.
Fire.
This is more of like the details of how he escaped and how fire played a part of that.
I'll try to save these people.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, if you touch the fire, you will die.
Oh.
What about the people?
No, people they'll just turn into ash.
Oh, sweet.
I think there's an achievement if you kill everyone.
Oh, nice.
No, but go
He
for
said.
it.
I love and hate when games have like achievements like that that are like, hey, I know you have there's like a story, but what if you just like fuck around during the story?
That's Tomb Raider.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I
Sometimes.
asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered.
That's your issue.
In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua. Find your own path, like I find mine.
Yeah, just
Gods abandoned me.
decide to stop having schizophrenia.
Because you
That's
know
how it
they knew
works,
very
right?
well about schizophrenia back in the Nordic days.
Yeah.
They definitely weren't turned into sages and
This is just Kratos' house.
No, Kratos
No?
stole this house.
This is
that
Kratos'
kind
house.
of looks like his front door, but no,
It's Kratos' house, Robbie.
no, it's not. Also, this game came out before.
Why do they have Kratos' house?
Kratos stole this house.
I don't know. God of War 1 was like 09, wasn't it?
It was,
was
but he
way
didn't have a
earlier.
house in that one.
God of War 1 was way earlier than 09.
Yeah, it was like 2005, I think.
2004, 2005, yeah.
The corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
Because this is his house before he rebuilt it.
See, there you go. Also, Kratos didn't have an upstairs.
No, he took it down. He didn't need it.
Yeah, I guess it was during the rebuild for his house.
I don't think Kratos can look up, honestly.
He has a hard time with that.
He also has a hard time doing anything unless he's like putting his full strength behind it.
Yeah.
I mean, he does you play All Stars. All you do is like you hit like square, square, square.
Triangle, square.
Yeah, and then you build 5
Did I do
bars.
this one already?
Yeah, he already did that one.
Say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle.
Yeah, I'm saying,
on a
I'm
ship
guessing both
called
games
Naglfar,
take place in
the
Sony.
corpse ship. And when the sons
What?
of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be
Both
as though the
gays?
sky had
Games.
Both games take
Oh.
place in Sony, similar to Scandinavian settings.
In Sonic.
It totally sounded like you said gays, right?
He said gays. He meant games, but he said gays.
No?
Or maybe he knew what he said, apparently. I shouldn't correct him. I apologize for that.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, that's the big part about the God of War 2, right? Like, he finds the guy. They both get together, race the sun together.
This time the orgy scene has all men.
No,
I think
orgy
an
scene.
improvement.
Yeah. I know that was like the original trilogy thing is to have like all of them had to have that orgy scene, but I'm pretty sure they got rid of that for the Norse ones.
Yeah, no orgies. You're like hanging out with your son the whole time, so that'd be weird.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
once was has died.
Actually, Spartan
That happens.
in the God of War
Gods
games.
you worship can die with you.
Arr.
don't you fight Zeus in one of them?
Mm-hmm. The third one.
It looks like arr.
And mostly the R's that are floating around. It's close by, though.
The mountains. Go.
Yeah, it's totally not the flame on the ground right there.
Yeah, I did it all by myself. I didn't even have Robbie say anything.
No. I'm gonna say I would not have found that, and then I would quit. Other than the fact I probably wouldn't have gotten this far in this game anyway.
Farfully, farful.
Because Sony was typo and gonna have environments, architecture,
Yeah.
maybe.
Both being of Nordic regions.
What if you activate that for the third time, though?
Ooh, good point.
The Northmen.
Yeah.
You get him saying, "Damn it, Senor, you're even listening to me? Pay attention!"
Then it would be God of War.
Boy.
One thing I saw from Ragnarok was the squirrel of the world tree. I can't remember his name.
Mm-hmm.
Like he says, like, "Oh yeah, just ring this bell in order to catch my attention." If you do it like right after he says, like, "Yeah, that's what I meant," like just right there. Okay, you can stop now. I get what you mean with it. You can, yeah. Okay, just keep ringing it. You know what? I don't even care. Just keep ringing it. Stop ringing the bell.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm going to put a lot of into that.
Yeah, it's a great character. Super fun.
You know what this,
Ragnarok
did
was
it.
great.
this reminds me a lot of Superliminal.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Superliminal was good.
So good.
You know what's funny about that, Robbie? Superliminal?
What's that?
I thought that game was going to be super, super hard because I just got stuck on the first puzzle for like 20 minutes. And literally, it's just like, hey, pick up this block and put it in the other room. And then there was one that E got stuck on for forever, and I did like in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Super dumb.
Because it told
Different
you
ways
nothing.
of thinking.
It just told you nothing, and you just had to gather you needed to go the wrong way.
Yeah.
Her arm's getting fucked up.
Her whole everything.
So it happens when you, I guess, walking down the path to hell.
Just gotta not look back.
There's fire all there. I can't run through fire. Oh, there you go. That's like my one thing as a human being. I can't run through fire.
Bag on a baño. Why would you do this, Jeriah? I can't believe you set this whole on fire.
Sorry. This is a man's mind, E.
A woman's mind.
What?
Yes, and he was a girl.
I didn't
What?
know you were playing a liberal game. I don't want politics in my game.
Did you guys see whenever RE4 Remake was coming out, there was a person who was like asking people like what the woke rating was. He's like, if it's too woke, I won't play it.
5.
And then the fact that like he doesn't say how terrible women are, like Leon doesn't. He's like, it's too woke. I'm tired of all these woke garbage games coming out. Like, what the fuck, man?
But Jeriah, they don't weirdly make jokes about the boobs of the 15-year-old daughter of the president in this one.
Yeah, the Resident Evil 4 Remake is far more tasteful. Feels like an actual character.
I'm just not gonna play it because I learned that that Ashley is in fact not a tiny mouse that you carry around the whole time.
That's what you think.
I think you somehow weirdly cheesed that enemy.
Good.
Like in an impressive way, because he was standing in the flames the entire time, so he just killed him slowly.
Good.
Sam says also because you can't pair up Ashley's skirt like a perv. I heard you actually technically still can. The game just doesn't like say anything.
React like how it did in the original.
She doesn't have a skirt anymore.
Oh.
She has shorts.
Good.
Look like a skirt.
Everyone should have shorts. I think that should just be how all characters are designed.
Of course you do. And shorts and negative 30 weather over here.
Yeah.
Nothing now.
Should actually give you a debuff if you wear two.
It does. You chafe. +1 to chafing.
I like the idea of that being a debuff in a survival horror game. Chafing.
Like have
Ruins my day.
chafing, sweating, dry skin, all as
Pissing.
debuff.
Listen, I have the thighs of a Greek goddess. Chafing happens.
The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge.
I just assume Greek
from
goddesses have
men to the
large
world
thighs.
gods.
Now, someone
Ah.
Google that for me,
They
please.
say
All right.
frost giants
Greek
and
thighs?
mountain giants cannot cross it.
You do it on your phone.
Yeah.
Ragnarok comes. Not a thing
I better use incognito.
The rainbow bridge will break under the onslaught of
Greek
the fire giants riding on
goddess
flaming steeds.
How big do
thighs.
thigh?
I have seen the fire of Surt spread far and wide.
Less NSFW than I thought it would be.
Our lands.
Some reason,
Ragnarok is coming.
basil green goddess grilled chicken
Ooh,
salad.
Better results than I could have hoped for.
Basic information sheet: Greek or spur-thighed tortoise?
Huh.
What's the ideal thigh size for men and women? 65
What does that mean?
inches.
65.
Oh.
Getting a lot of turtles, actually.
I'm getting a lot of Greek goddesses tattooed on someone's thigh.
I'm happy now.
Yeah, like straight up.
Oh, yeah. Well, now I have inspiration.
Yep.
Anyway. Jury's out, it seems.
Yeah. Start a pulley.
Also,
can't,
we don't have an affiliate.
Considering green goddess chicken thighs is a thing, I gotta look up this recipe now.
I eat that.
4 oil pack anchovy fillets.
Oh, I'm out.
1.5 pounds of skinless, boneless chicken thighs, patted dry.
I like that.
2 garlic cloves smashed. 3
7.
heaping cups of mixed tender herbs, such as dill, parsley, cilantro, basil, and mint.
Sure.
Lemons divided. 3 medium radishes, trimmed thinly, sliced into rounds. 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, plus more, whatever the hell that means. 3/4 cups of plain whole milk yogurt, sour cream, or buttermilk. Kosher salt, freshly ground pepper.
I'm not understanding what part of that's Greek, but
Greek recipe.
Probably the herbs that they're using.
says Leon. Why didn't you stay in the dumpster? Ashley, I saw a butterfly.
Yeah. Also, Lemons Divided is my favorite punk band.
I thought it was the Regrets.
Actually, too, like the Regrets a lot. They're great.
I did
It's
like
a great name for a band.
Yeah.
I like the comeback album Lemons United.
I jump up.
A fun video.
Hey.
I like just saying that over the dumbest things in video
Yeah.
games.
Looks like a.
No, because then it'd be a fun video game.
Why isn't that a P, Robbie? That looks like a P.
Sam
There's a
just
stick
says,
right there.
don't jump.
That's a P, Robbie.
Not
I
really.
think you need your
Yeah, look
eyes
at that.
checked. Right, when's the last time you went to the eyeglass doctor?
3 weeks ago. When was
I
last-
think you need to go.
I think you need a better eyeglass doctor.
Like, I don't know. You have eyes. I don't know what you want from me.
I mean, if you look at that house right there and how one of the 4x4s is sticking out, not the other house. You know, sort of near a stick.
I did it all by myself again.
Hooray!
I would not have finished any of these puzzles.
Me either. I'll jump off.
I think you're getting a little bit better about, like, because whenever you first play this, you're like, nope, I don't want any help whatsoever. Now I'm giving you help, and you're at least kind of taking it.
I have lifesavers and alcohol.
That makes a difference.
I mean, Shirai's not going to remember any of this next.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
He won't anyways, but I love when I play a game with Jeriah on Wednesday, and I'm like, yeah, okay, so this is what you were doing last time.
Yeah.
Hey, look, another P.
Found 2 P.
One has less of a stick on it.
A P and a P.
Trying to read what Safoon said. Missing it extra I on the top?
Because of
the stick?
P, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you need a T.
You're probably really going to hate this one.
So if you look in a mirror,
Kind of.
Found it.
Found it, but it's backwards.
Well, how's that help me, Robbie?
guess
don't
I'll
know,
have to
make
go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Did it.
What would you say if it was just boarded up?
I'm just like, well, fuck this.
I
Then.
go on the other side and it's pretty.
There's just nothing there. These burnt
Yay.
corpses.
There are a lot of burnt corpses this time around.
If only the story told us what happened here.
Fortunately, there's nothing that talks about this. Push.
Spoon, yeah, corrected. Missing the I. I type bad. It's okay, I type bad sometimes too. That one was a little bit confusing for me though.
I speak that.
I type gooder.
It's like the bosses in Banjo.
Sources?
ESM1.
There's
What?
That's what Sam said.
Larissa and
That's the
Wunjo.
spin-off that never got made.
Oh, it's the name of the rune, so like that's the the Nordic names of them.
I know Jeriah, Perthro. I don't think those are Norse though.
You didn't touch the thing.
I did. I read it.
You didn't touch it.
I looked at it.
Yeah,
you
you're
need
right.
to touch it.
No, you read it. He's got it.
Does he?
Yeah, it's gonna be like in the 9th circle of hell. We actually saw mud spill. Inside mud spill, there was a large orangutan.
I did this. Oh, I didn't do it long enough.
There you go.
Picky ass bitch ass game.
Which is not that anyone cares. I'm just a rune nerd.
My favorite runes are JFK, DIA,
LTG.
LAX.
And
Those are the only airports I know.
Finn says, "What's the rune for fire call?" Sam says, "Perthro Jera." I don't know if she's just saying that because I said I know those two. And only if you show them to me. I can't draw them myself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ow.
I know a bunch because of
You're on
Binding
fire.
of Isaac.
You're on fire.
Ow.
Roll,
drop, and
Jeriah,
roll.
roll.
Ow, it's not working. It's not working. She doesn't know how to roll. She's bad at rolling.
She is bad at rolling.
Die.
He did.
Well, that shouldn't count.
It did though.
There's not a roll button.
Did he actually die?
Yep.
Oh. The darkness grows.
Good.
One of those you got to keep running things.
I
Gotta do it again.
gotta say, Jeriah was very running.
I thought I was running a lot.
You were, but you stopped for a second. Apparently, that was enough for it to just kill you.
Sam says there's a
God
hailing
damn it.
song that pretty much reciting the Elder Forthak alphabet. Oh.
She is into that band.
Cryptozoology.
Are they?
I just felt like saying a word that was long too.
See, disastachment.
Probably saying it wrong, but hippopotamonstrosum.
Monostrosis.
Hippophobia.
There's like 4 other words in it. Sam says she had a hard time with this part, so.
Yeah, whenever you get caught on fire, you have to just keep running up here. It's like as soon as you get to the door, like no matter what, you're going to be on fire.
Right. I'm gonna miss the achievement for getting all the corpses. Run! Just run, Senua. You're on fire. No, I'm not on fire anymore.
Nope, you're still on fire. Keep running.
I'm not. I don't see fire, Robbie.
Doesn't mean you're not on fire. See, you're totally on fire.
Did I die again?
No, this one was supposed to happen.
You were like an inch away.
So stupid.
Yeah, you were literally an inch away, but you stopped for like half a second.
She's scarred.
Eh.
Yeah, it'll buff out.
That does remind me. I've been like rewatching our Last of Us stuff. There are so many times I'll just like stop instinctively, and you guys will be like, "Oh yeah, no, keep going," and then I take one step, and then it's a cutscene.
Yeah.
There's so many times that happened in that game.
Hey, she has skin again.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
Probably this.
I believe in you. You know that.
Nature will provide.
Just promise me that you will come back to me.
Yeah, she does. What Sam said, she does get pretty effed up in this game. That is very true.
I want you to say it.
What's the second game called?
I think just Hellblade Senua's
Hellblader.
Saga.
I promise.
So I'm assuming either like a prequel to this or a continuation, maybe.
Doesn't seem like it could be a continuation because this is her sacrifice.
You don't know that yet.
That,
Oh, that's a Dark Souls.
that's a Dark Souls.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
I feel like he's already gone to that.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
like-
know if you gotta invite him.
He was
for it.
ready. Ow.
It is Dark Souls.
Ow.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Robbie, why?
Because he's trying to kill you, that's why. Sword don't fuck around, yo.
Ow. I wanted to be friends with you.
Well, he didn't want to be friends back. Stab him in the butt. Stab him in the butt.
Take that butt.
He's breaking my butt. He's breaking my butt.
Don't break my butt. Ah. Oh, I should be away from this, right? Did I? I don't know, Robbie.
You're supposed to use the... Oh, that works. I was going to say either a heavy attack or like whenever you turn the... use your mirror to like use your special attack, basically. Yeah, you can do combos if you like doing combinations between heavy and light attacks.
Yeah, I've been doing it.
Okay.
Just imagine you're playing God of War.
No, you'd have more combos. I'd be throwing my axe. It'd be coming back to me. I'd pull out the Blades of Chaos, and I'd be doing cool, like, spinny stuff.
Yeah. So what happens when you have like 10 times the budget to make a game?
I would like have a spear that I can throw and duplicates itself, and then it like blows up on impact. Doing a bunch of cool stuff.
Imagine you're playing the PSP game of God of War.
Well, see, then I have Blades of Chaos, and I'd be doing a bunch of cool spinny stuff.
Yeah.
Ow! That's cheating.
He's a boss. Boss battles don't give a fuck.
I figured out your secret. Magic. Ow.
To get back on it, it's kind of wild to me how many like action games like that were just made during that time.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Yeah.
Platformers and action games.
In QuickTime events.
Yeah.
Tried warning you.
That suit, right? He's so hot right now.
That's so hot.
Sam just yells focus. I don't know if she means like an ability or just that Jeriah
Well,
needs
the
to
mirror
focus on
thing,
the
it's called.
fight.
All right, it's called focus.
Gotcha.
I couldn't remember the name of it though, but Sam did. He said, "For how much of a fan I am of this game, I think Sam's way bigger of a fan."
I'm too hurt to do more.
Well, do better. There you go.
I did it. Cut off his skull. Do it. Murder him. Oh, sorry. Got it.
Tease the bomb. I will say this would fit like right at home on like the PS3.
Yeah.
I don't think the PS3 could run this game if it even tried.
Like gameplay wise, I think he means.
Oh, gameplay wise, yeah, that's fair.
In like atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's one thing that I weirdly heard about that game, Wanted Dead.
I never heard of it.
Jacob Geller
So it goes.
did a video on it about how he was confused about it because he liked it, but there's a lot of things that were wrong with it, but it still worked.
It still worked. I could run the game.
Like, he could run it, but like
Not
there's just like weird little things to it. He said that's one thing he said is it felt home on the PS3, but it was like late PS4 game.
The gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep
I
it.
die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
I'll hold you that promise.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have,
Like a big pizza pie.
to find your answers.
That's a Hellblade.
Your quest. The truth.
When the sword hits your eye with the big sword he calls pie, that's a Hellblade.
When horror hits your eye like a big sword and eye, that's a Hellblade.
With them on their raids.
That's a
Drove them to madness.
Trying to remember how that one dumb joke goes, the Moray eel.
This new form of darkness.
That's amore.
Well, because that's a moray, but it's like when when you open the jaw and there's more jaw inside, that's a moray. Like a moray eel, I guess, has like an outer jaw and an inner jaw.
Yeah, that's a joke.
Same.
Right, eat same.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you guys want to know what's a bad idea?
What's that?
Getting a Big Mac.
Okay, well, no. Can't unpack that right now. There's not enough time.
Two things that are bad.
Senua saw a deep connection form between the North.
Eating 2 In-N-Out burgers at 11:30 at night.
Yeah, I can see that.
His tales of
I feel like there should just be a kind of like a hard and fast rule: do not eat fast food after like.
Then what do I eat at E? If I'm not in the dark feeling shame by myself, when do I eat it?
I think Robbie's the only one who should be allowed to eat like around the late hours.
That, and I still try not to.
The only time you can eat fast food, you're in your house alone in your underwear, and you're sad about it. You have to be a little sad about it.
See, this is why I don't believe in the rise of like the food delivery apps. I think it was actually just a step down from humanity.
I can't say you're wrong.
That reminds me, today I spent like an hour driving to a Domino's 5 minutes from my house because I went to the wrong one.
Oh,
That sucks.
So I ordered it, and on the website, like it had the address, and it said Domino's by the Target. So I went to a Domino's by the Target, and it was the wrong Domino's. There are 2 different Domino's by different Targets.
self is shattered.
Good.
that kind of makes sense for the city we live in.
I mean, yeah, it's like not I'm not surprised there is. I just wish it didn't specify that it was a Domino's by a Target then.
That's pretty good. So I just walk back home every time, huh?
Yeah. Well, only for these 2. Because like those are the 2 things or 2 bosses you had to fight in order to open the gates to hell. But now that
Not
you've beaten
even
them
in
both,
the hell yet?
Nope.
The game hasn't even started yet?
kinda.
Oh,
You got
man.
9 whole circles to go.
That's amore. When you barely get through the tutorial, that's a Hellblade.
That's why I like indie games. 10 minutes, you're done with it.
And the mark of certain
Game's over.
you may cross.
10 minutes, you're done with the tutorial, then it just hits you with like everything it's got.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, you did the tutorial, you should be fine.
Playing Pizza Tower, it's like, all right, here's how to move. Okay, now do 70 backflips.
Am I in hell now?
By the way, you're on a timer.
Am I Hellblade now?
You're in hell now.
Oh man, I wonder where the loading screen for that was.
too hard. to
I couldn't tell.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
You need to stretch more.
So here's the thing, Robbie. I don't golf. You know me. I'm not a sport man.
That's fair. Where is this going?
Playing Top Golf for 3 hours and you don't have form really hurts.
Oh, yeah, that's actually very true. My sister came down not too long ago for my nephew's birthday, and we went to Top Golf for that.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds?
It's the
I
darkness.
will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Man, Senua, you're just going in circles. You gotta pick a direction and just go.
It's almost like they filmed this in a very small studio, so they had to just go in circles around her and make it seem like she was walking.
What if, since it's a video game, he just took the model, did a thing?
Well, because she had to do the...
It's fully mocap.
Yeah, it's fully mocapped. So she had to do the mocap for the character.
You didn't have to. They could have just not had that part mocapped. Just randomly.
I think the mocap adds to it, I'm going to say.
Gives it feeling.
Smother your fury.
There's a weight
it
to
looks
mocap
fine.
that there isn't an animation.
Banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas they raided these shores.
That voice sounds like the dad from
Still
Bitch.
hear his screams.
Yeah. Yes,
It's not
actually
the
does.
same. It's not the same actor, but they are very similar voices. At least I don't think it is. Yeah, his normal voice, which I guess if you watch The Green Knight, that's his normal voice from what I know.
Yeah, that's just how he sounds.
I know nothing about the green.
Oh yeah, you weren't there for that one.
He was not. Good movie though.
Wait, you've seen Vavitch though?
They can break you,
Me? No,
Yeah.
Sam said that.
but not your
Oh.
promise.
I was like, what?
Yeah, Sam's talking quite a bit in chat.
Keep you apart.
What else she's saying?
Through his darkness you will find him.
See here,
In
focus.
your
LOL. The
soul
mirror is
still
called focus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
I'm not
just-
sad about it.
Yeah, let me
The
just
voice
find
sounds
a
like the dad from.
Let me
the
just like
Bitch.
find a random one.
Unspoiled by your darkness within.
Yeah.
Lol.
It's a super deep voice. Like if burping had a voice.
No way to win.
I was about to burp, but then I thought, you know what? That would be a terrible idea and probably not very pleasant to listen to.
No, it wouldn't be, no.
So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
Let's carry your boyfriend's head.
Well, that was the whole idea, is because the way that he died was like dishonorably, so she had, and with the soul being inside the head, she has to carry the head to hell in order to bring his vessel to the afterlife.
They just stole that from Lollipop Chainsaw.
Because as we all know, Lollipop Chainsaw is definitely older than Nordic myth.
Yeah.
Co-written by James Gunn.
James Gunn is also older than
True.
Nordic
Have you
myth.
seen his hair?
Yeah,
Not
that's
your
fair.
promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
And a heart.
Chicken.
One that craves blood.
Chicken heart's too small for a sword. Can't power a sword with a chicken heart.
If you do a bunch of them.
There's a ton of chicken hearts.
Yeah, that's what the sword's made of.
The darkness touched you.
A lot of iron in chicken hearts.
Everyone could see it in the hollows of
Very
your
bean
eyes.
like those hearts.
A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death.
The heart, not
And you
need the
wanted to
blood, not just the
surrender,
heart.
abandoned to find peace with the gods.
That's why you're killing demons or stuff.
No.
I don't know if they have heart.
Why does she look angry now?
Darkness won't allow it.
Boyfriend's dead.
So you will walk
Friends
into the lair
back.
of the beast.
What trouble? That's the second game.
Look it in the eye. And you will go to war.
Yeah, the second game's just this
This
one, but
is
they
your
reversed
mission.
it. The,
This
the boyfriend's
is your
carrying the
quest.
girlfriend's head.
There is nothing else left.
Yeah, so far the only gameplay footage I've seen of it so
Godzilla.
far is you taking a group of men into a cave to lure out a giant and like trying to lure it out into a trap.
So I've never seen anything past that point then in the
That was
game
the
from
whole
what we've
game?
played so far. I've never seen any footage past that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It gets pretty surreal after this, considering you're going into hell. Like, I'll admit I had a couple what the fuck moments while playing this game the first time.
I just play Yumi and Nikki if I want that.
I am going to get to that eventually.
That one would either be the best stream or the worst stream.
I mean, I'm playing Observo. Well, that's what I played whenever I played by myself was Observo.
Well, I mean, Yumi and Nikki is literally all just passive. Like, everything just
happens around you.
in that. And, like, so much of it isn't even, like, guaranteed. It's just, like, you might see something. That's one where if we did it on stream, it should probably just be me and you, Robbie, and I'd save Jeriah from that. Because I don't think he would like that game at all.
I mean, normally whenever things like that happen, I at least hope that Jeriah will make funny jokes about how bad he thinks it is.
No. So, like, I think Jeriah would be tired after, like, 10 minutes of seeing what that game's about.
Maybe.
Whereas
I mean, another
me and
game
you
that I
would
really
be-
want to try to play, which I don't think he ever will, is the Cat Lady.
No, I probably
You
will.
keep talking about that one.
I like
you
it.
should play it.
I don't know what you
Not
would
after,
think about that
not
game.
before Half-Life, but you know.
Is the clicking like the game, or is my headphones having an issue?
What clicking?
It's like,
It might be your headphones.
Are you hearing it right now?
no. Oh, wait. Yes.
I think it's your headphones.
Okay, let me.
Brings another challenge.
Ah, I got punched. Oh, got more than punched. Got pigged.
John Ragnarok.
Killed my dog.
The most deep story, apparently, according to Jeriah.
It's not the most deep story. It's just context matters.
It didn't, though.
It does matter.
It literally didn't.
Disagree.
It didn't matter to my opinion
Apparently
on
you
those
just got your
movies.
Apparently
Also,
you just
yeah.
got your shit rocked right there.
I distracted Jeriah too much. I got him
He
minded
had
up
to let
about-
you know that context mattered enough so that he died to let you know how much that context mattered.
It was just so funny that like Jeriah was sure that was the reason I didn't like John Wick 2.
I genuinely think context of watching John Wick 1 helps with enjoying John Wick 2 and 4.
I think it mattered more that if I would have liked John Wick 1, I would have liked John Wick 2 and more.
He makes a point, Jeriah.
But I genuinely think there's a lot of heart in there that gets overlooked. It's small moments, sure. It's not like a huge big story, but I think they matter.
And one thing that I like about it, because I remember reading a thing what the director had said, like what he was going for with the John Wick storyline, because there was never meant to be like a 2, 3, and 4. Like it was supposed to be like a one-off thing, but then it got so successful that they're like, yeah, let's make a sequel. And he's like, all right. So now like the whole idea of it with like the world of the assassin and having the council, I guess, is what they would be called.
Yeah.
The council and everything makes it almost like a modern day fantasy myth. So like they're kind of
is.
almost representation of like, you know, Greek myth but in a modern world.
Yeah, I can see
Which
that.
actually for me makes the movies more enjoyable. It always has been like the hero's journey, but like in a way that like they're kind of taking an old twist and putting a new spin on it.
Wouldn't call it a hero.
Well, no, I'm saying like if it was a
Well,
Greek
they
myth,
don't
it
have
would
to-
be a hero story.
They
but
don't
it's
have to be
because
a
it's
hero
John Wick,
to have
it's
a
not.
hero's journey.
Yeah.
And it's not my fault that John Wick 1 and 2 are just pale in comparison to the greatest movie of all time at NA's Big Picture show.
John Wick is so good. You're
I
You're a
don't
tasteless
even, I don't
harlot,
even
E.
dislike them. I just don't care for them. I keep saying I did underestimate how much the action in John Wick is actually visible
Yeah, 'cause,
compared
like,
to other movies.
You're like, it's okay, and then we show you some other action movies, and you're like, yeah, John Wick's way better than this.
What was it? You showed me Snowpiercer like right after the week we saw John Wick.
Yeah.
And I actually genuinely apologized to Jeriah. I was like, I really forgot how bad it is.
There's a reason why John Wick was actually revolutionary for action movies.
But counterpoint,
Yeah.
Old Boy is still pretty good with the action.
Old
Old
Boy
Boy
has
is
one good
great.
action scene.
Yes, that's all it needs.
To be fair, that one action scene it has is considered to be like one of the greatest action scenes in cinema.
It's a great action scene. I'm not going to take that away from Old Boy. It's great.
Yeah. Also, Sam agrees with you that it is a very good movie, and Safoon says, you need the blood, not just the heart. Yeah. Spill the blood of all the Northmen.
So those were a while back. I don't know if we were talking about John Wick yet when Sam said that.
Maybe?
I don't think we were.
I think Sam did like John Wick 1, actually.
I'm sure Sam likes John Wick. Most human beings besides me like John Wick.
Oh, most everybody likes John Wick? Is that what's happening right now? Everybody likes John Wick and you're wrong? Fucking where's my drink?
Yeah, oh,
See,
yeah.
this is why this drink is dangerous.
Just turn to
Dry
a
is,
tile.
Dry is already turning into an angry alcoholic off of one hard monster.
As we know, Jeriah never has a thing where he dislikes a very popular thing.
It's never happened.
Yeah, that's what you get. I don't know what's happening.
So bad when it's warm. Oh.
Why'd you let it get warm?
This is just a thing for our streams. You always drink warm alcohol during our
He just
streams.
lets it get warm.
Yeah,
It
he
makes
lets
it
it
not
exactly.
bad. It's been over an hour, Jeriah.
Oh, why? That's really bad.
You know why, Dry? You chose to take a drink of it.
Ooh.
You went on your angry rant and took an angry drink, and it bit back at you. That's what happened.
Jesus Christ. Kids are going to hate
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Well, they'll finish it before it goes bad.
Yeah, they're just going to chug it. They don't give a shit. These. Oh.
Or at least pretend drunk. I get the feeling that there's going to be like some kid who's 12 that drinks one of those. Like, guys, I'm totally drunk right now. It's like, no,
I
you're
think
not.
if you're 12, you would die if you drink that.
No. 12-year-olds bounce back. They're pretty resilient.
Oh, there's your symbols.
Hey. If you have your boyfriend's head on your hip, you might be from Norse mythology.
Are you
Here's
turning
your
this
sign.
game into...
Here's your sign, Robin.
Are you turning this game into Blue Collar Comedy Tour?
Yeah, so, yeah.
It's just...
I was going to say Jeff Foxworthy, but then he said, here's your sign.
Give me a sweet
Just
tea on the rocks.
Larry the Cable Guy walks up. If you carry your
You might be in Norse
carry your
mythology.
boyfriend's,
Here's your sign. Get her done.
boyfriend's head across your neck, you might be from Norse mythology. Yuck. I assume that's what Larry the Cable Guy says.
It's not too far off.
I literally only know him from Cars.
You know him then.
Yeah, that in Cars, he's pretty much just Larry the Cable Guy.
And I've only seen Cars 1 and 2.
I haven't even seen 2.
Yeah, I've not
Two's
seen
not
2
good.
either. I've seen parts of 2. They're spies or something.
Yeah.
I just remember for like a very brief moment of that movie's history, somebody made there's like one journalist that pointed out the fact that they made a lemon party joke.
Yeah. Someone else did a kill count and it's in the hundreds.
For Cars 2?
Yeah.
Jesus.
There's a part where they like blow up a boat full of cars.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And there's just like a subplot about a guy trying to like kill a bunch of, cause a genocide basically, and overturn stuff.
As cars do.
Yeah.
In a world of Cars, he's a motorcycle.
He's a lemon.
Oh.
Which does, there's a bit of an issue when lemon was a term used for another group of actual people.
Nazis.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
No.
Oh.
He had you going there for a second.
Yeah. He has a dry enough delivery that I was willing to go with it. I made the shape. Made the thing. Give me my prize. Give me my yum-yums.
I think you gotta go farther to the left.
Or to the left.
The left to left.
Give me yum-yums. Give me yum-yums.
Uppies.
Uppies, please. Uppies. Wait, I got it. I got it, though.
It's not the symbol?
Thought it was supposed to. I actually agree with you. Like, I feel like you should have it right there.
I feel like they should have.
Maybe you
If
need to be
this is
closer to it?
incorrect, I feel like they made a mistake with how they symboled it.
To be fair, they're trying to make 2D symbols in like a 3D space.
And maybe try going lower under it, but I
Yeah,
don't
like
know if
closer
that's-
to it.
Maybe there.
Give me my yum-yums.
Sam, is this a symbol? Do you remember?
Am I just stupid?
No, I feel like that should be the symbol.
That looks like a symbol, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's an S. It looks like an S.
Try the rage one first, maybe? I don't know, I feel like that should work. I actually agree with you on that.
I mean, it doesn't show the thing unless you're near a natural symbol.
When you're near where it's supposed to be, like where the solving is, like it'll show our symbol like all around you.
Yeah.
Which is not showing you right now, but it didn't show before whenever you got the first one.
Wait. Put it right here. What? Stupid.
Maybe it's in the hallway somewhere? Oh, like turn around. This is a hallway.
I found it.
You need to find the signal. I mean, it's on the door. No, in the room. It's on the door.
Yeah, it's on the door in the room. I don't get what you're on about.
Sam says, think you need to get higher.
Oh.
Now you're thinking with Portal.
Past the hash. Oh, you said.
Past the hash on the left hand. Hey, make stairs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's stairs right there.
That's stupid. That was
So it was stupid whenever it was Loki, but it's kind of cool now.
Well, I don't have to go through a door or not. Stupid door.
Stop going through doors backwards.
No. How do you go through doors, Robbie?
That's how I went through doors and you got mad at me.
Saw Dark Knight Rising once, and now I have to go through doors with something in my hand. Saw Dark Knight Rising a bunch, actually. There's a really cool
Only
scene
once.
where a character like has a shotgun in his arms and he goes through door backwards. I don't know why, but it looks like the coolest thing to me.
Cool part
Just
where
all the
the
style
guy's
points.
like, give me the remote control and you both vote.
Give me that rage, boy. That rage, boy. Give me that rage. R. It's an R, right?
It's
kinda
kind
like
of Pisces.
It's
Does
like
that
a weird
count?
One
yeah,
of them.
it did.
I disagree, but all right, game.
Yet the S was all wrong for some stupid reason.
Wait, is that where you have to do it? Wait, go back.
Probably like right there.
Right here. Disagree. My S was better than that
Yeah,
S.
that doesn't. Okay, game. All right.
It was being picky about it.
I was gonna give you a no rating, but now I'm
Jump
thinking
off the
about
cliff.
giving you a negative rating game.
They're
Yeah,
lucky
the
I'm
gotcha game
drunk
that-
right now.
The reason why I called that one the Rage Rune is just because the gotcha game that I played has like runes to power up your character, and the one that I call the Rage one is a Rage Rune in that game.
Hey, E, there's not like a bunch of wires and stuff in between you and the door. Could you go to the fridge and grab that very tall can of Angry Orchard for me?
Sure.
I miss out on the scene that's about to happen.
It's fine. I don't.
That's fair. Another door. That means more bosses.
Yay! Ooh.
The gate is opening.
Yeah, what's my achievement?
It's coming.
Next chapter, I guess.
Song again. It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Balloon boy. Oh, it's a baby. It's a giant baby.
It's hella.
Yeah, hell, a big baby. Up top.
What are you
No?
doing?
All right.
You're not a warrior.
It looks
You're
more like a mannequin than a
disgrace.
baby to me.
Yeah, it does look mannequin-y.
The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
So, like,
Get up.
you had a Prince Albert,
Get
right?
up.
What?
Get up.
Where is this coming
You
from?
Just listen, Robbie.
Okay.
Listen before you judge my... Ooh, that's a... My sword's broken now.
Mm-hmm.
How do I fight then? So if you had a Prince Albert, right?
Okay.
And you forgot you had it.
I don't
And
know
then-
how, but okay, I'll go with it.
And then you go through security at an airport. Is that just like...
Lost souls.
What are you hiding in your
rip
pants?
off?
She's trapped us
I don't think it would rip off. I
If
think
you have a Prince Albert, do they have to check you every time?
visions of our memories, thoughts,
maybe that like they might just actually like
seen by our inner eye.
scan like right in your genital area and like, oh, you have something in there. Like, oh yeah, I got a piercing there. Oh,
Yeah, I got metal in my dick, so
Even when awake,
they have to check, right?
what our inner
They can't just like let that
creates for us.
go.
I mean, they have those scanner systems now, so you can just like walk through like the whole scanner thing, you know, like show your dick with like a piece of metal through it, I guess. I mean, maybe in the olden days, he might have just like, you know, pulled you back in the back room, like, all right, drop your pants. Yeah, he has.
Let me see that dick.
He got himself a pierced peepee.
You must accept.
Show me that dick, boy.
Might be too.
Go ahead, eat. No.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic.
Also, I don't know if you want to hear this, Drive, but Sam says, as someone that has hidden piercings, no, LOL.
What were you
No, I know she has piercings. I like went to the area with her, but then like not with her though. Like I didn't watch it happen. I know she
That's
has.
good.
I know she has certain piercings. Gross. And she's
That's
going
her
to hell
choice.
because she sinned, obviously.
Look at you. A
Hell, we all are, let's be honest. We're all going to hell right now.
I'm a good boy.
pathetic. Go on.
Where's my alcohol?
Feel sorry for yourself because there is no one left to do that.
It is out of sync for some reason. Yeah, because like her mouth is supposed to go with his voice.
Oh, really? It's super out of sync then.
Much of a coward to fight and end the suffering. Broken.
It is like lagging.
Yeah.
Just like your soul.
Cauterizing a wound would suck.
That would suck. It would hurt.
Why go on? When you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined.
Hey, there's a Liz.
Why go
He also has alcohols. Sure,
No.
Robbie. You want to open that window?
No?
Well, Robbie doesn't want
Are
to.
we just so afraid of the honest answer?
There's like cords there.
Pose the question.
You can't play.
Sometimes the
You can
answer
watch.
lies in a memory.
No mic for you though.
You'll have to share one with one of us, I guess.
Yeah, you have to share a mic with me. Hey, Liz, that monster.
I'm not a mechanic.
By proxy.
I'm blue collar, therefore I'm a mechanic.
Pause it.
Windows open.
Well, curtain's gotta be closed. Hey.
Hi, Liz.
I feel like it's like weird if they can't hear you. Like I'm bothered if they can't hear you.
It's funnier
That's
to
my
me.
thing.
More of a big deal for you. Everyone.
I mean, yeah, if Robbie puts his by Liz, he'll probably just still pick up on it.
Probably. Okay, microphone's back to me.
No, it's not.
I broke it.
It's gone.
I broke it. Oh
Mic's
god, I
broken
broke it.
now. What's this look like on camera, E?
Is there just like a shoulder in each of our camera, maybe?
No, actually, you basically just.
Oh,
okay.
okay. I guess she has to snuggle close to me then. I'm good. No, I'm good. Thank you, though. I still got my death coffee that I have to drink.
Do you still believe in yourself?
Hey, Liz. That found a monster hard. Oh. You can't even hear it.
Yeah, I think the most that E missed earlier is Dry met Hella and broke her sword, and she fell down and cracked her head open, so she had to like get the broken sword and heat it up and cauterize the wound on her face.
Oh, no, she had to.
It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your
In her mind, she did.
It's in your mind.
But while that was happening, the voices in her head was telling her that she was a failure the entire time. So she was freaking out. Also, her arm is more black.
How's Liz picking up everybody?
She's not.
Yeah, I don't think she is.
Here, ease
I-
mic.
We enjoy your company here.
You don't have a mic here.
I mean, she could steal one of our mics if she really wanted to.
Just be morals.
It's just, I feel like it's gonna be confusing.
You can see her. If they can read lips, they'll know what Liz says.
I'm gonna need you to go in afterwards, Ian, add subtitles.
I'll put them in Spanish.
No, I'm fine.
She's going through hell right now, like literally going into Nordic hell to try to save her dead boyfriend's soul.
How could you keep going? How could you keep going? Ignore the pain.
He's not worth it. Don't do it. No dick is good enough.
Oh,
Well.
you heard it here first.
I'm a little offended. Not dying. She just has schizophrenia, Liz.
She's dying too.
Have empathy.
She was not in a good place.
Yeah, well, schizophrenia affects your ribs, I think.
Teenager, but
Well, she also did fall off of a bridge, so there's that.
barely functioning.
true.
She rarely left the house.
You would fight a giant baby mannequin.
Her father's inbound made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own.
I don't think this is how this game was meant to be played.
Errands.
This environment.
out in the open.
Oh, with a whole bunch of people talking over it while they're trying to tell the storyline.
That was her world.
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. It's one that
Barren.
I've been trying to get not
Not
I've been
me.
trying to get Jeriah to play this game for a long time, since like before I moved back here.
Sam likes it.
Yeah, both me and Sam really like this game.
It's like one of Sam's favorite games ever, I think.
Mm-hmm. It might be right up there with Horizon Zero Dawn.
And you don't even collect flowers in this, so that's like a big deal.
This one doesn't even have. Oh no, this one does have a photo mode.
It does have photo
does
mode.
have photo mode.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind.
She's gonna say something. Now she's stopping herself.
It's in your mind.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear sneeze. I heard it needs and then this.
The lone figure of a boy.
Yes, this is a very Nordic game.
They stole all their ideas from God of War.
This came out before God of War.
You
No,
keep saying
we
that,
went
Robbie.
over this, Robbie. God of War was like 05.
Dancing.
This one was 2017. The God of War they're talking about came out in 2018.
No, the one I'm talking
Also
about came
the-
out in 05.
Yeah, that one takes place in Greece. It has absolutely nothing to do with Nordic religion at all.
Tomato, tomato, Robbie. I feel like you're being picky.
Am I?
Is Sigmund.
See, Liz agrees with me.
Hall was
Sigmund
built
Freud.
around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword
Hey, what?
into the tree, a gift
Don't
to
bring him
whomever can release it. Many try,
I feel like
but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it.
it
but
bothers
Sigmund
me.
refuses.
Yeah,
Like on like a production standpoint, I really hate that you're here and not on mic.
Brothers to a
it is true. Dry's super picky about production quality.
They are met with an army,
Up there.
not a warm welcome.
Whoa, too much.
King Siggeir
Too hot.
captures Sigmund
Cool it down a
and his
bit.
brothers,
Oh.
steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
I mean, also she's pretty okay with just stealing my microphone. Say anything.
Hello?
Quieter now.
I,
I don't think you do.
did I do it?
I don't think you did.
Did I do it?
don't,
I turned myself up?
Yeah, yeah. You're not even touching the right knobs.
Just keep turning that.
Oh,
That one's fine.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry for that. I'm so
You
sorry.
turned up the loud guy's mic that time.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, audience.
I told him not to do anything. I just want to clear my conscience.
This thing has two modes. It's quiet as fuck or loud as hell.
Well, with how we have it set up currently, you have to be a very light touch with mine and Robbie's knob.
Yeah. Either that or be like right up on the microphone like this. But during this time, Sam had said she didn't use photo mode as much in this, but took a few cool photos, which I didn't take as much photos, but I took some pretty cool screenshots that are on my Steam account. Then they all stole everything from the pagans. just like the Christians, Jeriah is having an internal meltdown.
I am having an internal meltdown.
I think it's
He's
external.
definitely having an internal meltdown.
I'm gonna say, I don't think I've ever in my life wanted to use a photo.
Yeah. I don't get it, actually. Like, I've never liked a game so much where, like, I need to show that I can make this game look good. Like, nah, man, they, like, figured it out. They know what they're doing.
I think, weirdly enough, it was because of popular demand they started putting photo modes in games.
People do love photo modes.
They do love it. Not everybody, but some people really do
I
love
see
it.
a bunch of indie games with it, and, like, it gets all the retweets, so... Yeah, people like them.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. If I added one, I'd add a bad one. I'd make it only, like, 240p. If you activate it, it's pixel art, no matter what. Not even of what's on screen. It's just one specific pixel art image I made.
Photo mode. Look at this photo.
Just every single, like, you do like the whole lining it up and trying to get the perfect shot and composition and everything, and then as soon as you hit take the photo, it's just you holding up a totally different photo. Like, look at the photo.
Yeah, no, could you imagine, like, the button prompt comes up and it's like square photo mode, and then just the person pulls out a picture frame and looks at it and then puts it away.
That would be hilarious.
It's a good idea.
Add that to my game of a bunch of gimmicks.
I was gonna say, you could make that into a game.
Okay, look at that.
I have so many things.
Is that
are just,
SRR or
like-
is that actually...
That's SRR. I don't think you have... Or, yeah, your video card doesn't support RTX.
Okay.
This game does have RTX now, though.
That's good SSR, though.
Yeah.
Hey, Force.
He was looking at the reflections in the water.
Why can't I move?
SRR stands for, like, super, really radical.
Screen space reflection.
I like mine better.
It's not even... doesn't make sense. Yours doesn't.
That's a salmon on art of photo. It's called portraying a mood and atmosphere. Imagery, Jeriah.
It's art.
See, look how picturesque.
Oh yeah,
this
you're
part
right.
actually, if it wasn't so damn bright, it would be pretty picturesque.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Let me. How do
See,
I turn this on?
look, general controls,
You hit down on
combat
the
controls.
D-pad.
Photo down on the D-pad. That makes sense. Down on the D-pad. Let's.
Okay, now add a vignette.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you ellipse?
Eclipse. Yeah.
Yeah, make it more intense.
Yep.
I think both of them.
All the intents.
Yeah. Now effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But more intense.
More intense.
Yeah.
He just wants the entire photo to be white.
All right. I think we need some grading actually.
Yeah. Oh shit! What'd I
do? You got rid
well,
of the
fuck!
UI.
I broke it.
All right, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay.
All right,
focus.
I think there's actually
This looks like freshman year art class. I just want you to know.
She's calling you out your photo, your photography
I don't think
lessons.
it's exposed enough.
Yeah. We need more exposure on this.
This is actually hurting my eyes.
Okay, focally. Yeah.
There it is.
Okay, now we're actually getting to abstract art territory.
Here we go.
Somehow you made the focal distance so far away, it went back into
wait,
focus.
how does that work?
Oh, we gotta bring that in.
Yeah. Oh, there we
There
go.
it
There
is.
we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Visibility. No, we need her in the frame.
Yeah.
Framing. Zoom.
Right into that really bright spot.
Right, I think.
This
right
really
there.
is hurting my eyes.
I think we need to roll it. Yeah.
There it is.
There we go.
There.
Right there.
Movement.
All right. Perfect.
Perfect.
Hide the UI.
Screen cap that, everybody.
Cap that.
I made art, so
That was really good.
Eye blinding art.
This is making me feel how dry I felt when Liz talked without a mic.
So Dry is all about the audio production. Sam is all about the photo production.
I don't know. I love that. I think we were making a really good point. The point of art is really to have a
to hurt people's
idea.
eyes.
No, it's to showcase an ideal, and kind of make the viewer think. So when they see that, they think, "What were they on?"
Once again, kids, this is why you don't drink alcoholic Monster.
Oh, it's so bad when it's warm, Liz. So bad when it's warm. Yeah, they had one for sale, just one. And it's funny, I asked the guy at the liquor store, like, hey, is this good? He's like, I'm not going to try that, but people buy it. Well, if that's not a resounding yes.
Is this good? I will never drink that as long as I live. But people buy it.
Yeah.
You should become a warrior, you know.
Me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials.
Mhm.
It's an
friend.
Bring your sword.
claw marks in its eye.
You can't put it.
Actually,
moment.
that's actually
I mean, it's not eye blinding, at least.
upside down. If you turn the eye scratches upside down, actually, those are actually the Arabic symbol for 6. And it's actually 6. Well, there's stuff in this can.
It's yummy, yummy devil juice.
It would have been funny if it was.
Yeah, well, she was trying.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were.
They turn on photo mode again?
That there's nothing to.
Yeah, you literally can do photo mode for during the cutscenes.
That's great. Sansa's game out.
Oh yeah, I guess, I'm betting our voices got all fucked up in there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whatever's left of him.
Or Sam's just tired of hearing us talk with the kid.
Yeah, all the way.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Screams the fire away.
It's like it's all in her head.
Dillian,
That what schizophrenia is? Fire?
is that you?
The food says find all the hidden stuff they don't want you gutsy.
That is one thing for like the God of War games apparently that happened after the very first boss fight. When you defeat him, you throw him off of a cliff. Apparently, you have like a split second to hit photo mode while he's dropping, and if you focus on him while he's dropping, his body's literally stretched in such a weird way that he's flipping you off as he's falling.
Nice.
Nothing lives here.
And it wasn't until somebody actually like, went in through the PC port of that game that they found it.
You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree.
Oh,
tree. It's a sign. The tree. What's he trying to tell you?
There's a tree.
I just want to say it would be a PC game that would do that. It would be.
Robbie, this
Yeah.
rock doesn't work.
Yeah, there's not a rune on it, that's why.
No.
It might be after you go to the tree.
Hippie. That tree?
You mean the rune?
This room broken too?
No, this is like midway through the game.
As the she-wolf licks the
See that
honey from
white,
Sigmund's
how the white
face,
ring goes around?
as the she-wolf
Where we're at right there?
licks the sweet
That's where
honey
we're at
from
in the game.
Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away.
Robbie said.
Sigmund holds on.
Because he
Her
asked, like,
chains break.
are all those runes that I can find? He's like, yep. It's like, cool.
After his escape,
And then he missed
Sigmund
2, and he
lives
decided
like
that he just wasn't going to go back for them.
his enemy, King Siggeir, believing him
And to be, like, the only thing it really does is it kind of gives more context in the ending of this game. But
too
both
far
me
now.
and Sam know what the context is at the end of it too, so we can tell whenever, like, after he beats the game.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried.
Partying over here. Doesn't even know
Yeah.
why.
No, I don't know why. I'm just going with the flow. Just vibing over here.
This game is a total vibe.
Technically, it is.
It's giving mental illness.
Mental illness can be a vibe. I'm not saying it's a good vibe. I'm saying it's a vibe.
A sword.
Hey, sword.
Yep. New sword. schizophrenia. Mm-hmm.
Like, constantly.
It actually won like a bunch of awards for how accurate it was.
Yeah. They actually had 3 women who were like circling around the binaural or whatever they're called, like the mics that go between your left and right ear.
Yeah.
They had them walking around those mics and like whispering things into the mics as there are like little warnings or like things to say here and there.
Northman, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It's shattered into
Where's the sword?
It is said, a great warrior.
Is it in there?
By answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The
What's sword in Spanish, Liz?
will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
That they won an award for that?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
They won many
That's
awards.
really, yeah, that's what they.
Robbie, it's not working.
I'm so excited. That's so cool. They did their research.
Yeah.
They did. They actually they worked with specialists that like work in psych wards and everything to make sure that they got an accurate representation of schizophrenia, so that way they can accurately represent it for the game.
A king in the north
Yeah, it's
forced the dwarves to make a sword.
it's been this
that
the
never
entire
failed
game.
And never rust, and that would slice through.
Yeah, I
iron
talked
and
over it
stone
mostly though.
and bring
It's better
death
if you
to
drink.
its bearer.
Yeah.
The angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn. And it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
In moderation.
Am I supposed to do a thing?
Where is she?
It feels wrong.
Trying to look up sword in Spanish.
Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death.
The door.
Something so
Espada.
very
Yeah, I just found it too.
Okay.
inevitable.
That took you forever.
She takes the mic to call you out.
Yeah, she does.
Well, it took forever.
It's because I'm letting her take my mic. Mostly because I don't want to fight her.
How did I
Robbie's
miss
a nice
two?
guy, guys.
I try to be.
Then comes the
Sam confirming they did
She's
work
a wild,
actual
willful
gets
child who teaches herself
Yeah.
to fight with weapons.
Along with specialists that
When she
like,
learns where
you
her
know,
father
went to
was
school for this
buried,
kind of stuff.
Her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried
They
with
see
her,
shit
but
too.
above
Like they
all,
see it in
the
the
sword
corner of their eyes, like in their peripherals. They see the.
Yeah, I see shadows
They
sometimes.
see like lights or
and like when
Oh,
you're
it's
in
horrible.
battle, like they'll be like behind you, and like sometimes it's right and sometimes it's not.
Yeah. I mean, there's that or like the ruins that you see in order to open up the doors. Like you see it in things that like you'll see like a piece of wood sticking out somewhere, and then like it has to line up with the wall to like make that rune to unlock a door.
And then like sometimes you'll line it up and the game's like, nah.
The one time, I will give you that was a bullshit thing that happened.
Yeah, we
but
made the right shape. It just wasn't the
it
correct.
yeah, it
right
was not in the
shape.
correct place. You had to go upstairs and make that shape.
My
apparently
shape was better.
downstairs S is not as good as upstairs S, apparently.
I was remembering Glorious Bastards.
Yeah. Somewhat.
He's great.
Liz didn't like Inglourious Bastards.
Good though.
Not the part where they kill Hitler. Hey,
She
the
apparently
walls are
doesn't like
melting.
it though, even though she's never seen it. Dry's not happy with his wife right now.
I don't even know what marriage I'm in.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here.
Liz wants me to tell you that she doesn't like Star Wars
I know
either.
it wasn't meant, remember?
I'm just the middleman, don't hurt me.
I'm gonna say at least half the Star Wars.
Well,
You know what, E? That's fair.
let's not go that far.
Approximately half the Star Wars aren't good.
What happened? Can you hear me?
1, 2, and 3 are not good, though 3 has some redeemable moments. 4, 5, and 6 are all good, though 6 has some stuff that sucks. And then I like 7, 8, and 9, although 9 gets the wind taken out of its sail just because of how good 8 is.
Liz says, twice.
Robbie, I walked around this room in 2 spots for like 5 minutes.
I think you have to do it 10 times.
Okay.
Well, you saw those spots that were glowing, right? Maybe you gotta focus on those spots. Like go, like no to your left. I go to that gate that's over on the left. Or did you already see it? There's like a glow. I didn't like that. Like it's a more noticeable glowy spot. I also got.
That's a wall, Robbie. Not a wall.
Gotta follow the zebra. Nothing right now,
Yeah,
actually.
they shut up.
Dark. I wish there were voices now.
Take back the awards. This.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. They came back. Stuff
Okay, yeah, you gotta
unrelated
light the
to what we're
torches.
doing.
Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian.
It honestly is like very disturbing if you just listen to the voice.
Yeah.
He sounds like he's getting further away.
Herva disguises herself
How
as
did I
a
miss
man
2?
to join a band of warriors.
Missed 4
And soon
actually.
becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her
Go from
father
the
is
other way. You
buried,
missed a hole.
her men
I
do
don't
not
know
want to go
how,
ashore. They say that
but this
evil
is Robbie's
haunts the
fault.
island, and that it is worse placed by day than
It's
night.
high school all over again.
Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds,
If you just
and
crawl
all
out
of them have ghostly
Right,
flames
like it seems like she
burning
could fit.
below.
She's real
Sam-
small.
Sam's saying this is basically the Lost Woods, the Lost Dungeons, if you
After
will.
passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist.
You just gotta find the.
The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Huh? I should drink my drink. Or it's fucking warm. It tastes like piss.
Too late for that.
I don't know what it is, Liz, but every single time we stream a game, like Jeriah will just leave his drink there forever until it gets warm. Then he decides he wants to take a drink of it after it gets warm. And then complains about how it's warm beer. Oh, okay, so it's not even just a stream thing, it's just an thing.
I have early onset dementia. It's not my fault. Probably.
You know what they say helps with that? Alcohol.
I think that's what they
I
say.
think that's what they
Herva
say.
calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds.
Yeah,
to
we're
carry
a little
valuable
red.
weapons. Her
Yeah,
father
Yeah, he wants to give an
answers
offset of
words
red while playing this game.
You go
Yeah, I think about like production stuff. Liz.
Baleful runes surround you. You have
I'm a
gone
professional.
mad. You have lost your mind. Your
drink.
thoughts are confused.
I think most do.
It is
Yeah, actually, I think I'm just a
dangerous
professional
to
then,
wake the
again.
dead.
That's weird.
I said, "You're
They gotta be doing. That's weird. That's just an Unreal Engine 4 thing, right?
Oh, with the flame in the water?
Yeah.
I think it's, because SSR. I'm pretty sure it'd be different if Liz is going away.
Yep. She gave up.
It's probably too hot in here for her. Yeah, I think part of it is that, and like this space screen reflection. It's like, oh, there's a flame there, but
You can't reach that. Can't reach it. Can't reach it. Not from there.
it's already open.
Find another way. It's
Yeah, we deal with this every week.
use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think.
I feel like I'm lost.
It's because there's a right way you're supposed to go.
Is my right way left?
I think it's into the darkness. I think
Ways into the darkness.
because you know how Senua has to fight the darkness by walking through it,
Does she sacrifice?
Told you it was a trick.
or maybe towards the
Well, if you
light
just
this
go
time.
to the screen.
I think I need to go towards light.
Yeah, But yeah, it's one of those like you'll be in here infinitely
Wait.
if you don't go take the right path, or maybe you did take the right path.
Try left now.
Oh, the right
That works in video game mazes.
can.
Yeah, it's basically the Lost Woods, the Lost Dungeons, if you pay attention. LOL. Which I think Jeriah's having a hard time paying attention to some of these because we're just talking the entire time while playing this game.
Well, the Lost Woods is way easier because if you like walk up to the edge of the door, if it's the right way, it like has a little transition, and the wrong way is just a texture.
But yeah, it's kind of one of those like it,
It's not him, it can't be.
I found it.
The voice is changing.
you did a thing.
Herva ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of fire. Again, Herva demands her inheritance. But
Here you
her
go.
father warns her that the sword is cursed and would be the bane of her family.
Jeriah
But
loves
he
me
relents
right now. Like,
and brings her the
loves
sword.
me.
This isn't gonna be an issue at all.
But the curse holds true. And
I think it's fine, but I'm less to anger than Jeriah is. Or less to anger.
Man, I'm so good at anger.
I suck at anger.
I think it's funny, but I'm also not playing a video game.
That's also fair.
He's
That could
just
be.
walking.
Yeah, but he's lost, and I think, well, there's that, and then also, like, Jeriah gets really frustrated by the puzzles in this game. Like, the last time we streamed this game, we did the Loki puzzle where he had to walk through doorways in a certain direction, and he just kept on walking through it back and forth, so he couldn't tell exactly where he was supposed to be walking, and he got so lost to try to figure out, like, how the puzzles worked, and he's like, well, it's not working. He's like, well, he walked through it 4 times, that's
Bad puzzle.
why.
It's a bad puzzle.
I like that Dry gets like lost for 2 puzzles, and suddenly he's frustrated at all the puzzles in this game.
Well, there's that, and then, but they just said, listen to Dylan's voice, so you gotta follow the voice, is what it is.
Okay.
See the guy going, oh!
More or less. At the listen to the echoes of him having the runs, and you'll find him.
It means. Sam says it was a good puzzle. Sleep.
It is, but it frustrates Jeriah.
Puzzle's only as good as the player. I don't know what that means, but I said it.
Don't hate the puzzle, hate the player.
That's Jeriah when he watches me play video games.
Why isn't door open then?
Excuse me? Can you focus in there? At least she's brave enough to ask the question.
Ask if I can play, and then I start.
I could see you doing that.
Man, we've been playing Stardew. Me, Liz, and Rock and K-Slice. And, man, it's been great. Game was
Love
great in
Stardew.
4-player co-op.
I do think the multiplayer actually does.
I still need to play it.
It's. I mean, if you love farming games, it's
Yeah.
amazing. It's
I mean,
probably
I
the
did
best.
honestly really, really enjoy the Harvest Moon games, and I heard that it was like heavily inspired by Harvest Moon.
Yeah. I think it improved a lot on the while ending out.
Yeah, I definitely need to try it at some point.
Honestly, I would say it makes going back to some of the Harvest Moons.
Is that good then?
Yeah, or Story of Seasons, as they're known. Tsume's garbage.
They get some kind of. Go ahead. I was gonna say they get in like some kind of legal dispute over it,
So
kind of like
what-
the Friday the 13th games.
No, so what it is, Story of Seasons was what the game is just called in Japan.
Oh, okay.
And when it brought over to America, Natsume was the ones who localized. That went on until I would say roughly the GameCube, until the people who made Story of Seasons just were like, we can actually start just localizing it ourselves. But Natsume still owns the name Harvest Moon, so they're not allowed to call their Harvest Moon games Harvest Moon. And not only this, Natsume started making their own games and calling them Harvest Moon.
Weird.
So it's really confusing for people who don't follow this.
Yeah, it's fair. It sounds somewhat familiar to like the Biohazard Resident Evil thing, but more dumb. Also, Jeriah is very lost.
Shut up! No, you should not. Nuh-uh.
First
I know exactly where I'm going. Where am I going? Forward.
Shut up is where I'm going.
Step to eating a puzzle is being in the puzzle.
What?
Yes.
Lighted.
Look for the torch. Light it.
I lit the torch voices.
You see.
Yes, there's more torches. Light.
I looked at this thing yet, did I?
Within the burial mound,
You did.
Hervor calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his soul.
Yeah, I think whenever they're blue,
She says
you've
that
seen
it is
them
not
already.
seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts.
Since we don't have channel points, Liz is the hydrate button right now.
Dangerous to wake the
Don't
dead.
think that's hydration.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Not hydration.
It kind of is, but
I think it is not hydration, yeah.
What's different? There's a clue. Let her think.
it doesn't help. It doesn't help that you can see it like reset itself whenever you go through a doorway.
Yeah.
Sorry, Liz can't hear the voices, but it's like, it's her thing. No.
Yeah, like, you can probably hear a bit of it.
It's interesting. Like they choose arbitrarily which ones get to be subtitled.
I think it's their way of trying to say like, oh, maybe this is important, but paranoia plays a big part in this game too, though.
They're like.
Seems like you have not been.
Is that way? There's not a torch in here though.
Yeah, I think it just reset itself. Felt like there wasn't a torch there a second ago.
That's weird.
Mothers.
Yeah, because he got stuck here again. I believe in you, Jeriah.
Monkeys with.
That's kind of what's happening right now. I do like the whole theory of like you leave a monkey with a typewriter long enough, eventually can write all the works of Shakespeare. But whenever they tried it in practice, like apparently for weeks on end, they just hit the E button over and over again.
It's not if you leave a monkey with a typewriter. It's if there's an infinite amount of monkeys with infinite typewriters. Eventually they could.
So it's like the library. Yeah, the Library of Babel?
Of Egrid?
No,
No, I know which one you're talking about, where it has every single possible. Yeah, that's
every
basically
single
what it is.
possible combination of every single word ever made.
Of every letter, everything, so anything you could possibly
Is in the Library of
is
Babel.
in it. I don't think it's of Babel, because Babel's the
Babylon, then? Something.
Oh, I went that way before. Yeah.
Problem is, if he's going the wrong way, you can tell that it resets in the doorway. So it's one of those, he's lost, and if he has to go a very specific way through the doors, but it's hard to tell exactly when it resets itself.
Oh, never mind. You are.
Okay. Wasn't sure if it was Babylon or Babel, but
Babylon's the.
Sure.
What am I doing wrong?
You could try going all the way back to the very beginning, I think.
I tried. Sam, what am I doing wrong here?
She said she was here for a while, too. Here. Just for the sake of the stream and for your sanity, I'll look up a walkthrough for it, see if I can help you out.
can do it.
Do it?
Yeah. It was stuck. It's like WD-40 up.
We had to tighten it down because this one has a tendency to just drop.
The middle, like this joint though?
Mostly the part right here, but I don't think they're, well, yeah, I think with this one right here, it like drops over time, so it's like slowly will start to droop down. Because Dry got annoyed because I was holding it up with my finger the entire time. Like, just tighten the damn thing.
So I was in a psychiatric prison. Oh, sorry. I was not in a psychiatric prison.
Context.
You visited one.
No, I did my clinicals in one as a
think I did
nursing
it.
student. He did it. Okay, I'm over.
Don't worry.
I mean, tell your story. If
Yeah,
anything.
let's-
No, we're invested in this now.
That's the rule.
As soon as I find our Labyrinth Shard trial, you went through it.
It's not Dillian.
Dillian from Dillian's Rolling Western for the Nintendo 3DS?
No, like the inventor of the dilly bar.
Or Dillion still Dillion? I have to go down Satan hallway.
I believe so. It would make sense for this game.
Second verse, same.
Now the voices are talking backwards.
Sam says, Jeriah, look at your phone. Never mind, haha.
Oh.
She
sent me a map.
I don't know if a map would help me.
Ooh,
Hey, a
hell.
furnace.
Yeah, he just got into hell. Because he went through 2 bosses, and once he defeated those 2 bosses, it unlocked the door to hell. Like, whenever you first walked in is like him entering hell. So this is his first trial in hell. And her remembering like all the events that happened in her life that got her to this point.
Fire.
Yeah.
Dying.
Father. I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
Yeah, her brain's bleeding.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
Normal's overrated.
But you're a woman.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands.
Video game. Oh, that was
You did it.
one of them?
That was 1. You have 2 more.
They're not all mazes, right?
No.
Fucking thank God.
To be fair, like the 2 first bosses that you did, one was a maze and the other one was just don't touch the fire.
Yeah, have we
And also
lear-
you're timed.
Have we learned that I'm bad at mazes yet?
It's not going to be easy.
Because I think I'm bad at mazes, guys.
I think part of it is the fact this game's trying to be immersive, and so it doesn't tell, like, you know, there's no UI. It doesn't tell you exactly what you're supposed to do. It just kind of it drops you into this world and says, figure it out.
Fire in the Shining, dead instantly.
Automatically to room 253 or whatever the room was.
I don't know. Is this the same stone?
No,
God,
different one.
Oh, thank
this
God.
one. The one that's glowing, it means that like you have not done the trial yet.
If I were in the woods for more than 5 minutes alone, I'm dead. I'm sorry.
Odin,
gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the well of wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
We'll drink that.
Where am I? I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
It really
Breathe slow.
does
Stay
give you
still.
a sense of seclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Empty your thoughts.
Now you gotta walk through the darkness. Just make sure you don't fall off the edge. Because if you fall off the edge, you have to start from the beginning.
Is that real?
No, I'm kidding.
I panicked for you.
Robbie actually lied. This is a maze, but a maze that you can just lose. It actually just loses the game. You have to restart.
It's so quiet.
You actually had a prologue if you die at this part. That takes about an extra hour.
Listen to your own breath.
You fall off the edge and you fall back onto the log that you rode over to this island on.
If you fall off the edge,
That would suck.
You actually just face the black and then you hear dun, 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 and then the Undertale logo pops up.
My worst nightmare.
And then
Then you have to play through all of Undertale.
In quotation, it says, "Did you know it's called Undertale because it's underground?"
Out of all the on-running jokes we could have for these streams, that's what it became.
I just love it. If I ever made highlights of that, I want every title to be a variation of "Did you know that it's called Undertale because it's underground?" It'd be terrible for trying to find any of them, but it'd be so fun.
That's the door, or is that a cage? That's a cage.
Did you know it's called Undertale because it's underground? Did you know that his name's Papyrus because it's named after a
No,
text?
literally every time it would be, did you know? It would be did you know it's called Undertale because it's underground? Were you aware of the fact it's called Undertale because it's underground? Have you heard about the Undertale called that because it's underground? Just a variation of that phrase each time. And no one would know what part.
Have they told you the good word that it's called Undertale because it's underground?
Let me read you the good book.
Today I learned that it's called Undertale because it's underground. The dumbest things.
Things I wish I learned before I was in my 30s, that it's called Undertale because it's underground.
I see better in the dark than her. I'm just gonna say that.
I mean, it counts in the darkness too, though. I don't know if you remember my mom's house. That place is advanced dark.
Dark. It was dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was dark.
Also, this is another one of those follow the voices things.
I'll hear voices.
Your whispers going.
I hope if I just make random.
Yeah, that might be good for me actually.
Let's get him up. Her hair is going crazy.
Her hair is going crazy. Is that pointing to direction?
So you remember that one puzzle in Heavy Rain where you had to use the matches to tell where the wind was coming from?
Her hair just does that.
That's it's that, but with her hair.
That would genuinely be great.
No, I think the game is just freaking out.
I would love to make game, give my character those dumb anime cowlick things where it's a weird triangle, but it actually works as an antenna that points you to nearest collect.
But just never tells you.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you, but the players would be why is it freak out?
Her hair's just glitching out again. It doesn't help that this one you really have to be paying attention to what's going on.
Go back to 70.
I agree with you, E.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that.
Keeps talking. Probably.
Yeah.
That is a problem. Like, if Jeriah was just playing this on his own, he'd probably have an easier time with the puzzles because we wouldn't be distracting him.
I think if Jeriah played it on his own, he would have quit at Loki.
Probably.
I think I'm somewhere else.
Doors are bullshit. I'm out.
That's all he would say to Rob.
Your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
It's almost like if I close my eyes, this would be easier, I bet.
Go to.
Well, you are supposed to listen to the sound, so maybe. Liz, is he actually closing his eyes? Well, he's running into a wall now.
Got this.
You're literally leading into a wall right now.
Well, that didn't work.
Jeriah, I think if you just go harder and go through it.
Yeah, listen for the river and the birds.
Oh, listen for river and birds? Okay.
Yeah. Listen to the beat.
Reach the water.
Good. That's your way out.
And you lost the water. There you go. Now you're going in the right direction. Now you're thinking with portals.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your
Because he's
fault.
trying to pay attention to
He was right.
the river stream that he's trying to listen for, because you're supposed to follow it.
Let me go.
Senua, my father, he taught me that the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. He proved that to me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your battle. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides,
Is this working?
be a great warrior one day.
It actually is.
We need people like you.
I'll do my best.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. Seems there's no escaping the past in this place. And so she's forced to relive it.
Also, Sam said this way earlier, but she said, no, don't turn around. I think he's finally getting the hang of it, though, Sam.
You heard her. Jeriah, you gotta turn around now because you turned around earlier.
Actually, not hearing anything that's like a signifier anymore. Wait.
There you go. Now you're running into a wall again. Walk that direction. I should be able to follow the river some more.
This is fun.
Since you're finding a new way. Figure it out.
There's a waterfall. I can't go on this way.
Then look for another
Yeah,
way.
you're being blocked right now.
Tell me what you find.
So you might want to use your eyes a little bit for this one.
So bright now. Oh god.
Went from way too dark to way too bright. Matter of seconds.
What's happened? This doesn't look like where I was at all.
No, because you're following a river.
That's cool.
See? Like you look down, those rocks, those are the river. Or actually, that's the way that you came from.
What?
Yeah.
I was like playing a game?
Yeah.
Man, I could be blind. That's easy.
There is a house.
It worked in this one very specific moment, Jeriah. To be fair, I think that did help you with the puzzle, though.
Yeah, I think it did, actually.
I don't know what's inside.
Sam says you can't hear the corpses. And then she said, oh my god!
There's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Dillian.
Yeah,
Dillian.
He's
So
on her hip right now.
yeah, if you
actually.
look on the left side of her hip, that's his head wrapped in fabric. Because he was killed, and she's trying to bring his head to hell to save him. Because
it's like that story in the Bible.
His soul will be lost if.
Oh, what are you?
Where the guy goes like to get his wife back.
Kind of, yeah. But I think that's also a Greek myth.
Both, yeah.
Yeah. Where he
It's
did
in the
say from the
Bible.
Bible.
Yeah, it's in the Bible too.
Is it? Yeah, I think you're thinking of the. I think
New
Diana in Hades, how they had like a love affair for one of the Greek gods, and how he was angry over it, so he covered the world in frost until he got his wife back, and then like they have like this whole joint custody thing, which is why there's seasons. Like every single time that she goes down to Hades to spend time with him.
That is not what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Am I supposed to go to that?
No, you're supposed to avoid those.
Okay.
I forgot about this part of the game until you got this part, but like I only played up to like a certain point of it, and I was like, right, I'll get about this far, but you've gone farther than what I have with trying to help you out with this, so my memory's a little bit fuzzier with this one.
This looks like the map in that one game we played, where we had the shotguns and we had 1 shot per shotgun.
I have no idea what game you're talking about.
Me, you, E, and D.
It's not following.
You all had like a shotgun with 1 shot.
It was a mini game.
Pummel Party.
Pummel Party. It was a mini game. Pummel
okay.
Party. Looks like the map in my Pummel Party. Am I done with that now?
With the house, at least.
Seemed to take it. I thought it was
Okay.
also
Eurydice?
incorrect. Yeah.
There's more of them. I think they're moving.
You're breathing too fast.
Breathe fast.
I'm scared.
3 dogs are in here now.
He said you're breathing too fast, and then he said breathe faster, so I was breathing faster.
Can we get this game where all the inside voices are just dogs?
Dillian, I don't know where I'm going. Yes. He's the one saying like you can pass through
Allegedly.
this. Like you're no coward, you're a warrior. I believe in you, and like doing all that stuff. Basically, the male voice. All of the voices in her head are female.
But the female voices say that's probably not Dylan. So who can we really?
You know what this reminds me of?
Last of Us.
Evil Dead Rise.
I was gonna say Silent Hill for a second, but yeah. Actually, no, I haven't seen Evil Dead Rise. I can't say. Yeah, I see that.
The part where the watch him run.
Nope.
And then Bruce Campbell comes out of nowhere with the chainsaw hand and says, "Groovy."
Game? Why?
Scaring you now?
Is that why you gave the headphones again?
Yeah. I thought she would like the directional audio. Like she was getting into it, but apparently not in a good way.
And the lights turn back on.
The darkness is testing you. You are in control.
I'm in control. Uh-huh, he said.
Jeez, Sam's been saying a lot of stuff.
Yeah, what I said earlier. Okay, now if you fall off the edge as you die. You decided to join us during when the game actually starts to get scary. Like I said, this is a game all about paranoia too, so it just really leans into it for these parts. He's past it.
Don't turn back.
Down the well.
Getting close.
It's down well.
There's a 7-year-old girl there, and if you stay down there for 7 days, she'll kill you.
All right, get the gun boots.
Oh shit!
Go down the well.
I need the blaster pellet.
You're in The Last of Us now. I think Liz just realized that those are bodies hanging.
Bodies. Bodies.
I thought that was one of the voices for a second, E.
You did it, E.
I did it. Oh man.
I can see a light.
Yes.
Follow the light.
Follow the light. It actually started breathing at the beginning of the game. It did.
Liz just
Like, she looked at the head and went,
perfect defense. Nuh-uh.
Liz would be the best in like any horror game, because like if she saw like an evil guy with the chainsaw, she just go, "No, you're not there."
you did it.
Days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
I believe I got you just being dumb.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
You did it.
One more.
Oh,
So
no,
do you want to do it
evil.
tonight? Or...
It is.
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've been going for 2 hours and 15 minutes already, so...
Dang, I see how it is when I'm having fun in Luigi's Mansion. Jeriah's like, I gotta hit the hay, but when
Yeah,
he's-
well, when you're having fun in Luigi's Mansion, I'm Sleepy Boy, so...
You've been fooled before, you could be fooled.
You did get through that one way faster, though. I'll give you that.
The key is to close your eyes.
So we saw no evil.
Yeah, that worked way better than I thought it would. I said that as a
Heard many
joke.
Evil. Now this one's speaking.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder, the second son of Odin.
What's that?
He was beautiful, good, and wise.
So whenever she went to go to hell, like, she actually
He was fair
looked at
of
the
feature,
screen, talking
he
to
spoke
Hela
fair
herself, and
words,
said, like,
he
please give him
gave
back to me, I
fair
beg of you. And, like, she reached out to touch her, and when she did that,
Light
it
shone
turned her
from
hand black. And
Only
it's
good
actually
things
says in the
from
game, like, after she gets that, like, you see
He was the
necrotic
first of the gods
energy kind of going through it, and
die.
it says, like, it's a rot that's reaching towards her head, and if the rot reaches all the way to her head, then she dies and the game starts over.
It does bad. Yes.
Did you turn off the low light thingy? Let's take a big old drink.
Headphones. I'm doing my best not to elbow Liz in the ribs.
Yeah, I turned off a little.
What's the thing set at? 4 or 5? What's 5 look like? Let me see that.
A lot dark.
Yeah, I want that.
Want that?
He does.
Oh, that's
That
all-
one talks back to him, though, like, way more.
There's a lot of games. Lollipop Chainsaw has that. Who's not real?
Gillian?
Probably. Yeah, real head would be talking to his girlfriend like a good boyfriend. Yeah.
Push that bridge.
Take notes, Jeriah. When you die, if Liz takes your head around and you're not talking to her, she's gonna drop you.
She won't take my head around.
But if she did,
Fail again. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. Different. It's another world.
It's more puzzles, but this time it's actually...
wait,
It's lighter.
it's orange.
At this time it's actually...
Mexico.
It's Mexico hell.
Oh, so Mexico. No, I'm kidding. Mexico's a great place.
It's safe here. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed.
So yeah, this is like the... kind of like the doorway puzzles, but more obvious this time around.
A better.
I mean, if you think so.
Tomato, tomato.
Both gross.
Don't forget. You can feel me. You need the runes to fight Dilly.
That first? That's not.
Sam, what rune
Yeah,
was that?
Sam, which one is that?
Weird F, but looks like a tree.
Italicized F?
It's the opposite of italicizing.
Calling you. Dillian, we're here. Dillian.
Yeah, italicized.
Dillion.
Dillion
Dillion. Dillion.
He's real to her.
You can still have that.
Games are real, Liz.
Am says that's
For who?
Who?
F-E-H-U.
Actually, don't.
Maybe fuel?
Isn't that what the shopkeeper in Frozen says? Fehu.
Fuel, dear.
There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one.
It's like just a meat. Actually, we're going.
Is he there? No, he's not there. He's in the dark part.
So simple.
Anno.
Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow
Brickano.
dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senna explored new paths into the unknown.
Wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son.
Was it?
One by one.
Jeriah.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of Fs.
Neither weapon
Back up
nor
a bit.
wood will
Yeah.
injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela.
I told him about it before. Like, whenever he's close to where it's supposed to be solved, like, they start appearing everywhere like that. Which he's close. I see where he's supposed to focus, but he's not focusing there.
I don't, so don't feel too bad.
I got this one, Robbie. I got this one.
Feel bad.
Also, Sam confirming, yeah, that was. I know the ones in Binding of Isaac.
Means rebirth and growth.
Yeah, those rebirth is one.
I got
There
it.
you go.
I actually got one by myself.
You've got it. Why isn't he here? What love feels like. He's gone.
Oh Jesus.
He's gone.
Voices get mean.
You're in the wrong world.
Sam, you fucking dumbass. You're in the wrong place. You should have immediately teleported back, you fucking idiot.
More or less.
Remembers him.
Senua, I would have opened that door 3 minutes ago.
Like we're doing this, and like voices like, you don't even know what love feels like. Jesus, man.
You've never even smelt love before.
Rude.
Schizophrenia is pretty rude, man.
I think she should see other people, you know?
Well, she hears them. Oh, I gotta do mask stuff now, huh?
Yeah, mask stuff.
See, this puzzle makes sense. You press a button, different world happens.
Instead of just happening automatic, or maybe or maybe not happening when you walk through the same doorway
Yeah.
4 times
I like
backwards.
I like this puzzle more.
And Sam says that's just how it is.
I'm gonna give Jeriah some bit of that. You can tell which way the door is on this one.
It's almost like it's supposed to be hard when it's a trickster god.
Yeah, but like it still is unclear.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah. But that's one of
I
the
know.
first puzzles in the video. It was his first puzzle in the video game.
Yeah.
You are still alive.
To be fair, the first time I played this game, I actually went to the fire god first.
Does that make you feel?
Oh, she wants to see the space reflections.
Can't see anything. No, there's a big enough puddle.
Turn around. Puddles.
Oh yeah. So you see how like it's showing that bridge there? So SSR is they like build into the game like, hey, there will be this exact reflection here. Like it's not actually reflecting real.
Like if you look, he looks down too far, it disappears.
Love has tortured you.
That's like why ray tracing and RTX stuff is like impressive because that's actually reflecting.
SSR is the super science reflection, and ray tracing is a really long one.
For years
so
it
I
was
don't wanna do it.
basically what it was. For years it was easier to fake it, like how this game is doing it right now. But
It's still easier to fake it.
Still.
no, it's not easier to fake it. It's just
Less-
it's less intensive on your hardware.
I would argue it's easier still. I could probably write up a thing to fake it, but I don't think I could write up a thing to properly.
And apparently amateurs can do the ray tracing thing, but I think it's one of those, if you know what you're doing, it's probably an easier thing.
And amuse themselves
I mean, I think
by
you could write it up,
throwing
but you
spears
can't
and
use it.
stones at Balder,
Yeah.
striking at him with sword and
The amount of people who have a powerful enough PC to properly do ray tracing at a playable frame rate, Robbie, is probably
Because Robbie.
very. It's you and like Linus Tech Tips.
John Tech Tip
I feel like
himself.
there's definitely more than just me right now that can do
And
it.
Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah, that's why we said the two people.
And pretty much every other influencer.
They all just borrow Linus's.
Yeah, he has made. Actually, I wouldn't doubt if he actually makes their PCs for them.
He's made some of
He
it.
actually like has a program to do that because I've seen his ads on it.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he like
Oh,
has
yeah,
a
they-
website that does it.
No, he does advertisements for a website that does build PCs.
I guess he's probably not actually involved in
No,
the process.
he just advertises for them. Because if Linus Tech Tips is anything, he's a shill.
Does he give tech tips?
Yeah.
Or is he just like, let's build this watermelon into a computer this week?
No, he actually like.
No, he does give actual tips. Like, one of their very first series was Tech Quickies, which was giving 5-minute tech tips of like how something works as quick as possible. Like, so say like how a processor works, or how multi-core threading works, or how hyper-threading works, or things like that.
Okay, well,
or like
hey.
the differences between like a mechanical hard drive and an SSD and an NVMe.
Hey, if he's out there doing the Lord's work and teaching people how the technology works, that's great.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. 1 year, as a joke, he gave one of his videos a really stupid clickbait. That was one of his most popular videos.
Oh, jeez.
So he just learned he kind of has to give bad clickbait titles.
And for the longest time, the most popular video that he had ever done was a review on a toy fire truck.
The Northmen
yeah.
tell how the gods
Like, legitimately, even though, like, what got me into his channel, like, early on is they had a whole bunch of computers in one room, and it was getting really hot in there since there wasn't any AC. And so they decided they're going to turn the entire room into a water cooling radiator. It took them a year and, like, 7 videos to actually get it done, and it didn't work.
That's fun.
It was pretty fun. It got me to subscribe.
To say, no, duh, it didn't work. How would that work ever?
So, like, what it was is, like, they actually had copper pipes in the room that was, like, going from PC to PC. And then it went to a radiator that went outside, so all the heat was supposed to dissipate outside the room. And turns out that it would have been cheaper, easier, and more efficient just to put radiators in all the computers.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah.
The most I know, I know he just did a whole saying just is inaccurate because it's probably been. He actually did a thing because he got hacked not too long.
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago, their channel got hacked.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were able to get their channel back, but, like, they found out about it, like, 3 o'clock in the morning, apparently, that they were just live streaming
crypto shit.
Yeah, like a crypto shilling shit. And, like, hey, like, click on this website and we'll give you free crypto.
It's been pretty common. Did you know Gaming just had theirs hacked not too long ago?
I did see that.
Which Linus Tech Tips actually did explain, like, the technique that they're using to actually get past a lot of people's passwords and stuff like that. Because, like, nobody got their passwords, like, but it was through, like, a website link or something like that. Or, no, an email link is what it was. That he was able to get access to their computers, basically, and see what was happening on their screens.
I mean, the big thing is it's not just one simple system. That there's a lot of different setups hackers end up using. Like,
overcome with grief.
There's that one.
Send Hermod to ride to hell,
some of them
and
will
ask
try to
Hela
get you
to let Balder return home.
like download a thing.
All the
some
gods
just
are weeping, he says.
hack the whole system.
Are they?
Yeah.
Asks Hela.
Just
I miss him.
See if he is truly missed. If
think I
everything
missed
in the
something down
world
here or
will
something.
weep for him,
because
he shall go back
did you
to
know
the
Gaming
gods.
won
But if even
a lot
one
because they, as far as they know, Danny Link gave up password, so they still don't know how they got compromised.
That sucks.
Years had passed since she left her
They got it back.
She trained
They lost 20K. subscribers.
Yeah, like the amount of
Damn.
damage that would do to your channel.
Pretty substantial.
YouTube doesn't give a shit.
No, of course not. They have no reason to care.
As long as people are coming to the website and spending time on there, they really don't care.
Friendship
There's been a big issue recently.
But the shadow of darkness never
Someone will get their video like either demonetized.
Demonetized?
Yeah, demonetized or restricted monetization for like a week, and like they're like, hey, why is this demonetized YouTube? And it's over, and like after a week or two, they're like, oh, you know what? Yeah, didn't need to be demonetized. We monetized it real quick, but the issue is it's already past all the initial.
Right, it's too
Yeah,
late.
because most YouTube, especially the popular ones, I guess something like 90% of their revenue comes from like the first hour after their video comes out.
Yeah.
And so if it's demonetized for like that first day, it becomes basically a channel killing thing, which is why even like larger channels have to do advertisement spots in their videos to just make rent.
Raid so many. Hey.
Yeah, they just pay pretty much anyone who will show out their stuff.
Speaking of which, today's stream is
Hey, Ray, if you're listening, whatever you want us to say.
5K.
Yeah,
per
5K.
per person.
5K per person. You
Including Liz.
You can say whatever you want, man. Well, I'm just a fucking mouthpiece.
If they would actually agree to that, I would say, yeah, sure, I'll chill out for Raid
I'm
Shadow
gonna say,
Legends.
unlike many people, we do have someone who has played Raid for one.
I have played it.
And would probably be willing to continue playing Raid while we're sponsored.
Robbie, shut up. Just do it. Say you'll do it.
I mean, I'm not against it.
Exactly. And me and Dry we don't even own phones. Oh man.
I've never.
Oh, no.
How do you even spell phone?
F-O.
Also, Sam says that she also went to the fire one first, since we were talking about it, and Dry just wasn't paying attention while you were having such a hard time.
The controls still.
Yeah. Also, the very first time that he went down, he didn't realize that if he like button mashed, he would get back up.
How would you realize that, Robbie?
It's a gamer thing to button mash whenever you go down.
I'm not full of rage.
Yes, you are.
Shut
Dry
up.
has never been angry at a video game.
Ever.
So need
Never
the
happened.
up arrow.
Hey, up arrow's here somewhere.
You look up.
That'd be hilarious.
Say what you're gonna say.
I was just gonna say that I saw Jeriah die from.
Death Souls?
Dark
This?
Souls.
Want to give one more shot?
Thank you.
I found it.
You're good. Found it.
I'm so good at video game. Get me out of here.
One of the shortest part of the game so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot less fighting though.
You haven't done any fighting while you've been here, I think.
Yeah.
I bet that's a
Like-
fight.
I don't have a blade yet.
Yeah. Hey Liz, it's your favorite little puzzle thing.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
Come on, Dylan.
So it's better if you can see the hard ground you're about to hit than
let's find out.
falling into eternal darkness.
Dillian never much cared.
Nope, she doesn't like it.
Dillian from the Druids, like her father, Zinbel.
You can do it.
I guess he took after his father.
I imagine doing this and just hearing him whispering into your ears while you're trying to listen to somebody tell you how good you are at stuff.
Doesn't make me emotional.
Dillian's arms.
Well, I can't help it, E. I'm trying to do forward. It's not working.
Slowly, the darkness that had bound us.
I'm just criticizing the camera. I get why it's doing that, but it just makes me emotions.
That's it.
Quicker.
Yeah, some voices are like, "Oh dear, oh dear." The other one's like, "Nope, go faster. You gotta go faster."
They want a hug. Give
He put
him
his
a
hands
hug!
up. He's like,
Hug
"You
Dillian!
did it!"
Oh, shit.
Butterflies.
I can fly twice as
I
high.
like hearing that you're getting an
Take
achievement,
a
but we
look.
don't get to know what the achievement is.
Oh, it pops on my phone, I think. Let's see.
Achievement unlocked.
Oh my
Dillian
god, I got
fucking
so many
died.
achievements. Just now, different perspectives is what it's called.
Father cannot
understand.
Don't know
There's
why.
Dillian.
You cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My
I
own
said
father
you
was
cannot
born
see
blind.
through your eyes. No one can.
Doesn't have the faintest idea of what
Sam says I wasn't paying attention, and she's a liar. I was paying attention.
the word dark
I was
here
referring to the
echoes
door.
the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world? You, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price
You deserve better than a man who's telling you that you're strong enough to get past your fears, and he believes that you can overcome him, overcome them.
Why does it? Oh, right.
Photo
'cause our
mode.
Photo mode's already fucked up.
Yeah, our photo mode's super fucked.
I didn't realize it saved
Yeah,
our settings.
it's good.
I did for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Lesson learned: never love people.
Now I get a sword.
Be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you.
The subtitles
You got a couple
were
more.
inaccurate.
You gotta find more shards.
I have to find more shards?
Yep.
This game's a bitch.
There's another shard.
Apparently,
It said 3.
11:43.
It said 3, Robbie.
Did it?
Stupid.
Stupid.
You got 3 shards, now you gotta put them all together.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice.
Bad at puzzles.
It was
Jigsaw
so
puzzles,
terrible
terrible.
that not the
Lighting
oldest man
puzzles.
among us could remember the
Slime
light.
puzzles, terrible at those too.
Hundreds died.
Math puzzles, ugh.
The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older.
So when I was
And
playing
where
those
dying
nonary
mothers
games,
gave birth, the marks
I
of
was
the
keeping a
plague were
bunch of like
babes
notes
as
and
they
like
came out of
notebooks
the
and stuff like that because the puzzles like that game are kind of hard sometimes. And it's always fun for me to like go back occasionally and look at that notebook because it looks like just a complete fucking crazy person just scribbled everywhere in that thing. It's fantastic.
I have one that might beat that.
This is just like library 7. Don't eat. Like what the fuck?
I was actually looking through some old notebooks. For NVIDIA's 10th series announcement thing, they actually had a little... you had to like solve these puzzles, and like anyone, like the first person to solve all of them would get a free GPU.
Nice.
Whenever the 1080 was being announced. So I have alphabets written in like all these different deciphers in a book.
Oh, me too. But I just did it to watch anime nerds be like, I don't like you.
It's a test.
It's like in the game, it's a bunch of anime stuff.
Like the old warrior.
Anything Jeriah tries for in life is to be hated by people.
The stench of rot.
I think probably the worst one that I have is, you remember that game Masochistia?
Yeah.
E wasn't around for that one. This was a while back ago. There's hexadecimal that's actually just like hidden all over that game.
Not everyone.
And I remember like finding a bunch of it and writing it down on napkins. And so I had like one napkin with like a whole bunch of hexadecimal, and then the other one, which is just like the ramblings of a person going insane, basically, because that's what the hexadecimal translates to. And I'm wondering if anyone found that, because I have no idea what happened to him.
Yeah, I have a full hexadecimal in that notebook.
I really like the idea of like setting up a story and like there's this madman who left behind all these books, and the big reveal at the end is just they were really into a video game. Like they're just trying to figure out how all these puzzles link together, and someone's like,
"It's like, oh, you had to play that game. What game? That game."
Yeah, someone's like, "Hey, I recognize that name. They're from Danganronpa." And it just ends.
This reminds me of Blood Rain. Oh no!
Remember the doors, Jeriah?
Son of a bitch!
Remember the doors, Jeriah? Hey, look, something changed.
No, it
Walked
didn't.
Yes, it did.
What changed?
They're solid. Maybe not.
Lying bitch. Yeah, walk through the door, right? No, it's still a
I mean,
bad
normally
bridge.
you're supposed to be able to see what's changing through the doorway, then you walk through that way.
Oh, hey, there it is. Hate this. My least favorite thing in this game, Liz.
Liars.
The Northmen speak of a death moon.
Yeah,
Light
well, it's
shaped
Robbie's
like a
fault.
half moon that appears inside a house and goes
Right?
around
So
the
you?
has done nothing but help
soul
you.
of the death moon.
I try to, at least.
And first the shepherd died.
See?
And then the farmhand.
It's like high school all over again, Liz.
Yeah, I like you to blame Robbie and not me, who is actively like making things harder for you.
So this is actually like a weird inside joke from whenever we were in high school, because I would get blamed for everything. It didn't matter. Like, I think it started because we went to a youth group thing, and like I had left, and they decided that they were going to go ahead and make a bonfire out of used pallets. And someone said, what if the cops come and tell us that we can't be burning this? And their solution was, we'll just say that Robbie did it. And he came here with a whole bunch of pallets, set them on fire, and left. And so after that, everything was my fault. It didn't even matter if I was there. Somehow it was my fault.
Happen.
Yeah, the cops never showed up, so I never had to go to jail over it. Nor do I think the cops would have believed him anyways, but...
No, I don't think the cops like usually believe a bunch of idiots standing around and be like, oh, some guy just did it.
Yeah, some guy just set these on fire and left. I don't know what happened. We decided to roast marshmallows over it.
I do like the weird scatter.
I do like that puzzle. That's a fun puzzle.
Also, Jeriah's finally starting to understand the doorways.
Stupid, I hate it.
I don't know if he is.
He hates them, but he understands them at least.
How do I get through to these doorways?
It is a stake of hate, peppered with respect.
Try was about to just start looking at sea shit.
Progress.
Soup.
This is Kratos' house.
No, it's not.
Every house. Is
Every single house. This is Kratos' house. They stole this from God of War, even though this game came out a year
that's
before.
That's how you spell Kratos.
Yeah, Robbie.
In runes. Uh-oh.
They're coming for me!
More puzzle.
Go this way. Go this way now, too. Go here. Walk over here. Over here.
The hooks.
Am I nailing it, Robbie?
Wait.
Making some progress.
I go back.
You gotta listen for the sounds.
What sounds?
Also have to avoid that thing coming for you.
Oh.
Found the room. Find two more.
Oh, I definitely fucked this up then, because I like skipped one of those.
Yeah. Oh, it's...
Oh, I didn't want to do that! Stop it!
Yeah, run away from the flame that's trying to eat you.
Ah!
Oh.
Ah!
You fucked up. You done fucked up.
Oh, man.
It just says puzzles.
So many puzzles.
One for each day of the week.
6?
And she says puzzles with 3 S's.
Because Sunday doesn't count.
It's Sunday, the day
It's a
of the
negative
week.
day.
The day of rest.
Well, then it would be 5.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's
Okay.
fixed now.
Yeah.
Just happened.
She was gliding instead of walking for a second
I
there.
saw that. I'm not asking literally what just happened. I'm saying, what did the game just do? Why did it do that?
Apparently it didn't load walk.
I like you just didn't happen to look the right way for that
Yeah,
one.
that's pretty good.
Also, luckily for Jeriah, according to the voices, like, it didn't reset the actual thing, so he only has one more rune to find.
What should I do?
Voices say it's not safe. God damn it, stop it.
Where's your sword?
I want to do that. I did that one, yep. The voices were right. Ah, fire.
Fire back.
Ah. Ah.
This is what death feels like. Where are you?
Death feels like.
Not too bad.
I'm
then.
sure running away from fire in a maze that's ever-changing would probably feel like death.
I did it. I'm so good at video games.
Hey, it's
Now, yeah, now I have to find the exit.
Well,
I bet it's at the fire guy.
Move away. You're lost again.
Or maybe towards the light that he just ran away from.
I found it.
Wait, what?
No, it lied to me.
It did lie to you. You have to go
those
find that
stupid
again.
voices.
Robbie actually lied to you now.
No, the voices said just one more.
You trusted them.
I did trust them.
So
That was on me. I trusted the voices. My bad.
Somebody with schizophrenia. Guys, that's my bad. The voices said some stuff. I was like, all right.
I was like,
cool.
all right, I'm gonna trust you this time. They led me astray. That's on me. I'm sorry, you guys. As they're bleeding out on the ground.
They're usually pretty good about this.
This one time involving you guys being on fire, they lied to me. I am sorry.
Oh God.
I'm gonna say I actually really like that they can fuck with you that way. Like,
yeah, sometimes they tell you the truth. Sometimes they will legitimately fuck you over.
That's a really good one. Like, oh, you only have 2 more, or you only have 1 more.
Then you get to the door. It's like, I got you good, you fucker.
Watch, after I say that, it turns out that was just a bug.
Right. Oh God, no. Oh God, no. I don't want to do it again.
Early in the morning.
Yay!
The fire guy catches up anyway.
He did it!
Get out of there, Senua. Where's my sword? I put the things together.
Lock the door.
I mean, the sword should be in the tree.
Did we put the things together? I feel like we just solved random puzzles.
Same thing.
They're all trials of hers.
Anna.
Sure?
Monologue time. Actually,
time for truth.
I guess with so many voices, there's never like a monologue, is there?
What happened?
Much as insane ramblings.
Yeah.
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
All right. I get sword. Do big fight.
You've done it. You did it. The warrior triumph.
I feel like it's like real close to the end of this game, actually.
Go get this.
Not quite.
You have to get this.
Trusting, I don't know, the circle's almost done.
You will have Odin's blessing to
I probably just skipped 6 of them there, so it's probably at the end.
challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to
That's
him.
not where a tree's at. That's where a tree's at.
Like when
Yeah.
we first
Let's
met.
say.
I reforged the blade. Walks away from it.
But is violence the answer?
Would it really
Violence
be fair
is not
to
the
tree to
answer.
remove
It's
the
a question,
sword now?
and the answer is yes.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor?
Early in the morning.
Hey!
Yeah, and even Sam agrees. There's still a bit to go.
Okay, well, sounds like I get this sword from this tree. I do the fight, and then we end for the night.
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out.
Take this.
To leave her past behind
I got another achievement.
and become a warrior in Dillion's clan.
The tree's gonna fall.
Maybe.
The
It's
sword
a-
is tainted
it's a
by the
load-bearing
gods of
sword.
darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
I'm a Jedi. Oh, it's gone.
You have a sword.
But
Cut through it.
years later, with Zinbel's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. The plague. Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
That's chunky.
Had a load in hell.
They're coming for you now. They're coming.
All right, a fight. Haven't done this in like 2 hours. Oh, I have a new attack?
Hold the sword.
And you've always had heavy strike.
But they said hold it.
Yeah.
But what if they
And I got to
die?
charge. Boom.
Who even needs that Star Wars?
Want it, bro. Yeah. I know.
Unfortunately, you need a graphics card with at least 21 gigabytes of VRAM in order to play it.
Or a PS5.
Nah, that doesn't have 21 gigs of
Or an
VRAM.
Xbox Series X. I have both those things.
Those have hands coming out of the wall.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually.
Part of the Red Sea.
That's creepy as shit, actually.
Right?
From the land
In
of
a
shining
Gambia.
fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here
they
in the
grab me?
sun.
No.
Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not.
Yeah, don't come on any of that stuff. Oh, creepy. Oh, I like that a lot.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold?
We've seen different Little Mermaids.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Liz is talking about like the original one.
The original Little Mermaid, where she has to go through hell to save the prince and gain her legs.
Look at what you have done to
Those were
her.
two different things.
All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zimbo, you turned your
What's
back
this?
on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people.
Oh, like the little hands that she had in her.
Must they pay for your
in her.
heresy?
Oh yeah, from the trapped souls that she had. I feel like those hands are very different than the little shriveled up things that she has in her lair. Also, she doesn't have nearly as much.
Stop them.
Also, the music right here is really cool.
It's pretty good.
You want to listen to it?
There is music. I can do it for you. Let's just.
It's war drums. It's very cinematic. It's kind of like an orchestral and Nordic singing behind war drums.
It's funny, we have every ability to get Liz her own set of headphones, actually.
Yeah, there's actually a pair of headphones sitting right there.
There's nothing stopping us from getting her headphones, actually.
Other than the fact that none of us want to move.
I'm busy.
You are busy killing Northmen in hell.
I did it.
I don't think she's much.
Who is it? Galena.
Do you
Her.
hear, Senua? Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galena? She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Oh, it's a spade.
Darkness took her life, and
Man.
it will take.
He knows how to call a spade a spade.
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices.
Your I was powerless against the darkness when it came for her.
How long is this part, Robbie?
Pretty decent. I want to say kind of long.
So is it like fine if we stop like here?
Yeah, I think here would be a pretty decent stopping point.
All right, let's do that then.
Up in the Blood River. What if we go into the photo mode?
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there we go. Right into the sun.
Now make it brighter.
Okay. Go. Visibility. Good. Aperture.
Give it less visibility.
I wish this moved faster. Real slow. Exposure.
Notes, everyone. It's actually how we set up the camera.
Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah.
Rating.
Edgy Amber.
Edgy Amber, hell yeah.
Yeah!
Congratulations, you broke it.
Why was it?
Because he broke it.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Extra intense shatter.
Extra intense?
Yeah.
How?
Things that say intense.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely.
I think that one's just a random generator at the end.
There we go.
That's like an album cover. Put that on
That
the
kind of is.
All right.
You could tell me that's like an advertisement for Last of Us, and I would.
That was actually originally going to be the poster for Inception.
All right. On this amazing note, we're stopping here.
Yeah, we're going to stop playing the game here for now. We're going to continue playing the game next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. And probably finish it, I think.
Maybe. If you go for like another 3-hour stream, I'm pretty sure you can beat it.
Okay. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what amount of time we have.
That is also fair.
We on camera, E? Okay. We on
I think
camera,
Liz
E?
gave up.
All right. So, we haven't recorded the podcast episode yet, so I can't tell you if it's going to be exciting or not. I assume it will be.
It's 50-50 right now.
Wednesday, E will be continuing his Luigi's Mansion stream.
Yeah.
Which, if you guys get to see that, super fun, super cute little E-goat there. What else is going on? That's it, right? Liz waved, yeah. Yeah.
Tune in one of the other days for something from
Ooh, that's exciting.
Secret.
Yeah.
Another plugin.
Love that. Fighting game, probably.
We haven't decided.
Oh, nice. Ooh.
It's a mystery. Yeah, that'll be fun. Of course, Linktree, linktr.e. Is podcast stuff. And the Twitch and the archive.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that's to be there.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you guys on.
Yeah, thanks everybody for joining us here. Thank you, Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, E.
Yeah.
Thank you, Liz, for being here and adding some type of energy to this.
Enduring the heat. Being #1 Dillion hater.
Everybody watching the archive, thank you so much. Share it to all your friends and family.
Or don't.
Show your grandma.
It's not a law.
Yeah, me and Robbie had a fun conversation at E was gone. Show your grandma that one.
Yeah, grandmas will definitely love that conversation.
I think they'll love
out
it.
of all conversations.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good one. We'll talk to you again very soon. Bye.
Bye.